Hello guys, welcome back to Garage Football. Here's our live watch along for Arsenal versus Villarreal in the second leg of the semi-final of the Europa League. So 2-1 to Villarreal after the first leg last week. So as you can see, I'm joined by Jack. He's from KGFTV, really good Arsenal channel, father and son channel. So links in the description below for you guys to check it out. So Jack, thanks for joining us, mate. So as I said, it's 2-1 to Villarreal on aggregate. And we thoughts on the second leg tonight?
Wow, I mean, after the first leg, mate, I mean, I'm absolutely bricking it. You know, not not confident, but just hoping for Arsenal to pull something out of the bag. You know, we did it in Prague. I'm hoping we can do it again tonight, but I don't know. We'll see.
I'll ask you at half time. So, I mean, would you say Arsenal were actually still lucky to even be in this second leg? Because Villarreal, for the most part,
Yeah.
were the better side.
Well, I mean, even going before Villarreal, the Benfica tie, you know, we should have been out of that. But yeah, honestly, the first leg they could have had 4 or 5 in that first half. It was an awful performance, and I don't understand what happened. I mean, playing with a false 9, just didn't create any chances. Got a lucky penalty, put it away. Went down to 10 men. They went down to 10 men. I mean, Unai Emery's probably scratching his beautiful chin because he should have been 4 or 5-0 up in the first leg, but we're somehow still in it. So you know what, we got to ride that luck and get through tonight.
Absolutely, we'll go through the lineup shortly. So yeah, for anyone watching, please subscribe to Garage Football if you're new, and leave your match thoughts, comments, etc. in the live chat, and we'll get to those. So let's go through the lineups now. So we've got about 8 minutes or so to kick off. So
yeah,
we'll start off with Arsenal. So they made a couple of changes from the first leg last week. The captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, he's in from the start. And Ceballos obviously suspended after last week. So Smith Rowe goes into midfield, and the other changes, Bellerin in at right back instead of Callum Chambers. So I'll just quickly run through the full lineup. So Leno in goal, looks like 3-4-3 according to UEFA. So Holding, Pablo Mari and Xhaka. Midfield of Bellerin, Smith Rowe, Partey and Saka. And then the front three with Pepe, Odegaard and Aubameyang. So we'll go with Villarreal's lineup as well. We're managed, of course, by Unai Emery, formerly of Arsenal. So Rulli in goal, Mero Gaspar right back, Albiol, Pau Torres, and Pedraza in defence. Midfield of Chagriros, Coquelin, formerly of Arsenal, of course, Pajero, then Chukwueze, Alcacer, and Gerard Moreno, front three up front. So your thoughts on Arsenal's lineup, mate?
Yeah, I'm actually really happy with it. It's other than I would have preferred Martinelli in the side because he had such a great performance against Newcastle. But I'm very happy with the side. I'm not sure, like you said, starting at 3 at the back, but I also think it could be Saka at left back. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see when the lineups come in, the team come out, and how Arteta, because he's a bit of a weird one, Mikel. So I'm not too sure, but yeah, I mean Xhaka at centre back. If it is, I'm a bit iffy about that because Chisway, I can't even know. So Chickswazy, absolutely, kind of just skimmed him in the first leg, so I'm a bit scared between that. But and Bellerin as well. Would have preferred Chambers because I don't think Bellerin can cross a football. But you know what? It's not a false 9, so I'll take it. Got a decent striker up front.
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, I think obviously the Newcastle game, Arsenal won at the weekend. In the end, a bit of a dead game. But I mean, could that goal for Aubameyang? No, could that help obviously tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's been out with malaria, so it's good that he's come back and he's scored with his first game. And he's had a poor season, but he's a top striker. He feeds off of chances, and if he can get 1 or 2 tonight, he'll definitely take one. And I think he's got a point to prove because Lacazette, if he was fit, he'd probably be in the side. So he's got to show that he's the main striker, and he's got to get a goal today at least.
Yeah, as you say, mate, it's a bit of an underwhelming season for obviously Arsenal as a club and Aubameyang being a skipper and all that. But and in comparison to the last few seasons of his Arsenal career and in general. But he's shown last season that he's a big game player. Obviously scoring in the FA Cup semi-final against Man City and in the final against Chelsea. So obviously I think Arsenal fans would put up with his season so far if he bangs the winner tonight.
Yeah, honestly, if he can have a performance tonight that takes us through, we wouldn't even care. Even if he would have got 0 goals throughout this whole season, but scored 3 tonight, we'd say he's still the best player in the team. So he's got to, because I don't think we're going to get incredible amounts of chances, because they're going to come out and probably defend a bit, I think, in the first half at least. So he's going to have 1 or 2 chances, and he's just got to put one away, like he did against Newcastle. I think he had 1 chance and he put it away. So and he's not been, he hasn't had his shooting boots this season. He's had chances that he's not put away. So he really does need to show up tonight, and I'm really hoping he does, because I love the guy.
Yeah, I'm sure Arsenal fans will feel the same. I mean, what did you think of the first leg last week? Obviously, you've mentioned that Arsenal were quite lucky, but I mean, what did you make of Villarreal and obviously a side managed obviously by Unai Emery, formerly of Arsenal?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they could have been like 3-4-0 up in the first half, but I still don't think their performance was really good. I just think we were that poor. Honestly, we couldn't pass the ball around. We couldn't do anything in the first leg, and when we went down to 10 men, we seemed to play decent.
It's weird that. Yeah.
Well, it's been Arsenal throughout the years, really. They like to make it hard for themselves. They like to give fans heart attacks. But honestly, no. I mean, I was impressed with them in the first half, but they really capitulated in the second half. So I'm hoping we can just come out on the front foot. We've just got to come out on the front foot. Push them back, bag a couple goals, and then they'll be nervous, and hopefully they'll capitulate today.
Yeah, it was weird with the first day, because as soon as Arsenal went down to 10 men, they improved. But then when Villarreal went down to 10 men, when Capu got sent off, they started playing better. So that was weird, I thought.
What I don't understand is we went down to 10 men and we started dominating the game. We scored a goal, and like you said, they went down to 10 men, and we just sat back. We were just like, you know what? We'll take 2-1. And I was there like, they're down to 10 men. We're playing better. We've got better individual players. So 10v10, we could dominate them. Let's go get another goal. But we just didn't. And we had 1 chance towards the end where Aubameyang slipped and shot, and the keeper saved it. But other than that, when they went down to 10 men, they were comfortable. And I don't understand why.
Oh, good stuff. Right, well, we're a couple of minutes away from kickoff. So quickly, we'll get your score prediction for tonight.
I've said this for a couple of days now. I think it's going to go to extra time. I think we'll win 2-1, and then I think we'll win it in extra time.
Yeah, good shout.
I think we've got the likes of Martinelli off the bench. So I think if we get to extra time, I think we'll have the players to beat them. But I do think it'll go 2-1.
Yeah, good stuff. I think I've just got a feeling Villarreal will go through. I think they'll make it hard for Arsenal, and so I think it'll be 1-1 on the night.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to back my team. I'm not incredibly confident, but I've got to back them. So I will say they'll just edge it 2-1, and we'll go to extra time, and hopefully we can win it. But it's one of those. I mean, I'm just seeing the bench there. There's just not really too much firepower other than Martinelli and Lacazette. So I'm a bit. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just hoping first 20 minutes, let's just go for it, honestly.
Good stuff. So, hand it over to you, mate, because you're watching it via BT. So, are we underway yet?
No, we're just zooming in on the beautiful man Thomas Partey. Hopefully he can boss the midfield today. That's what I'm hoping. And we're just staring at Unai Emery. So we're about to get underway. Probably take the knee as well. Yeah, they just took the knee. They got kick-off first. So let's just push as fast as we can. Let's get the early goal. I think if we get the early goal, it could completely change things.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like early goal, and they'll have to come out because obviously early goal. If we'll go 1-0 up, we're going through as it stands. But we're underway. So we got we got Party. Is that? Hold on, Kieran Tierney's playing. I thought it was, yeah. So there must have been an injury in warm up. I'm just trying to find out who, but makes us stronger. If I'm going to be honest. I'm happy about that. I know he's been injured, but
I've just seen it from James Bench. James Bench from CBS. Yeah, Xhaka injured in the warm up.
Oh, okay,
tight muscle apparently. Arsenal say.
Hey, I'll be honest. An injured Tierney is still better than a left back, Xhaka at left back. So I'm not too worried. Tierney, he's down the wing. He's going to whip it. Oh, come on. We're starting off on the front foot. We've got Pepe just driving into the box. Corner, is that corner? Yeah, we got corner early on. Come on, Francis Coquelin, what a man. So it's so are you? Who are you supporting? Are you going to be supporting us? I know you're a neutral and you're a West Ham fan, but you got some friends that are
I don't know.
So you've got to
I don't know. I think I just want to see a good game personally because I think the first
leg
was.
I think it will be. I mean,
the first leg was decent enough.
Yeah, it was. It was quite. It wasn't end to end, but it was. Corner comes in, cleared out to Tierney. But like I said before, I think they are going to defend a bit here. So they haven't come out every man behind the ball at the moment. So that's the problem with Arsenal is we struggle against people that part of the bus.
And we've got Russ come on the Arsenal. Thanks, mate. Yeah, he'll be an Arsenal fan, so he'll be rooting for the Gunners obviously tonight as well.
Oh, Thomas Partey's just passed it to the corner flag. So that's a good start to the game. Just passed into the corner flag.
Well, he's another one, isn't he? Where obviously injuries have derailed his season.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's due a performance. You'd have to say.
We all know like he's a top player. He's been in Champions League finals with Atletico Madrid. But like you said, injuries. This is probably his best run of games this season, and I think next season is when we'll definitely see the Thomas Partey that we bought. This season is just getting into the Premier League and getting with up to things. But he still had some good performances, and especially that Man United game where we beat them 1-0. He was just world class, and hopefully he can do that tonight. Honestly.
Yeah, well, if he plays well, and obviously Aubameyang, you like to think Arsenal will go through. I think Villarreal were a decent enough side, but I think Arsenal they made them look way better than what they are.
Yes, I think we've got better individual quality than Villarreal, but it just depends. Everyone has to have a good performance. And Villarreal, in the first leg, no one played well until we got sent off. It was absolutely woeful. But 3 minutes in, I don't think they've touched the ball. We've got it with Leno in goal. So that's a scary thing because he's come out and said, well, there's been rumours that he wants to leave. So
what you make on the odd Leno and Martinez situation? Did Arsenal make a mistake by letting Martinez go? Do you think?
I'll always back my goalkeeper, Bird Leno. I've loved the guy since he's joined the club. He's been outstanding, and he has clowns in front of him. Let's be honest. He has just shockers in front of him. I mean, I know David Luiz is having a decent season, but he's just rubbish, honestly. And he's made key after key saves. And last season, obviously, he got that injury, and Martinez came in, and he did superb. But in the end, both of them wanted first team football, and Mikel Arteta chose his number one, and you can't really fault it. And I'm happy that he's doing well at Villa. I like the guy. He's a gooner. He's been awesome. Leno just made a really good save. Duke Swayze said he's a top player. He's trying to curl it into the top corner. Leno had to save it. That's just Arsenal to a team, man. Like, dominate the first 5 minutes, but they have the best chance.
I've managed to get my. I'm logged in on the BT Sport hub, so I'm back on there. It's buffering for a while, so I'm on 3 minutes 40. So I imagine you're about a minute ahead.
About a minute behind, yeah. You're a minute, yeah. Not too bad actually. Some streams like 5 minutes, so.
Yeah, no, exactly. But BT's good. good for its website.
Mhm.
So it's my internet connection. I blame that.
Yeah, you know what? When in doubt, blame the connection.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
not much happened. They had a shot. They're keeping the ball now. They just had a corner and played it short. I'm not sure why, because on set pieces were terrible, but they've just given it straight to us, and Saka's slipped and given it away. Good stuff.
And Arsenal were sitting pretty deep. Villarreal passed it around. Obviously, I'm behind, so I'm probably going to see that shot in a minute. Here we go. I've just seen it. Oh, it's a save. Yeah, great save.
It's a good save.
Great save. Yeah. But honestly, I have to say, Chukwueze had the whole. He had no one absolutely near him. Tierney was.
I've said Tierney. He is a top fullback, but he's not fit. So it's going to be interesting to see him against. He's a really good player, Chukwueze. So it's going to be a good battle tonight to see what happens.
Yeah, very. I just got a comment in the live chat. Thanks, man. Good evening. Brilliant. Score predictions. Well, I'm thinking 1-1 on the night. So
I think 2-1. I think 2-1 extra time, and we'll win it on extra time. But not much. I think, I said for the first 4 minutes we're dominating the game, but it looks like you said, we've just sat back a tiny bit. There's just no pressure on the ball, but it's not looking good for us.
That's the thing. I mean, they've got a real danger man, Gerard. Moreno.
Good
20 goals in the league, a 6 in the Europa League, and he was pretty. From what I remember last week, he was pretty quiet. So they've got to do the same. They've got to do the same tonight at Arsenal.
Last week, I think they saw the weakness of Granit Xhaka. Gerard Moreno played a lot on the left wing. Up against Chambers, and they just played it on the opposite side, because Xhaka against Chukwueze, I've already said it, it's just it's just a no-brainer. So
exactly. Yeah,
I think they might play down his side today, because Tierney, he's a top left back, and Bellerin is a clown. So
say what you mean, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I like Bellerin, but I don't think he's good enough for the club.
After that build, I'll watch him put in a man of the match performance.
Do you know what? I said it with Danny Ceballos and Hector Bellerin, and I can't remember what game it was. It was the Fulham game, and I said those two were absolutely useless. And Hector Bellerin whipped in a perfect ball, and Ceballos scored, but it was offside. And my parents said to me, bite your tongue. And I'm like, well, it's offside, so that doesn't count. But yeah, those two. I mean, something that's come out is Ceballos doesn't want to continue at Arsenal, so I'm secretly celebrating.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think many Arsenal fans are really, I don't think they'll be too unhappy with that.
No, he's too inconsistent for me, and in the Europa League, he's really tried to get us knocked out. Secret Man United fan, I think.
Yeah. Agent Ceballos.
Yeah. If I don't get Arsenal into the Europa League final, sign me up.
Exactly. So I'll tell you what, mate. Both sides have got a lot of space to run into already, and I'm 7.5 minutes, but it's a heck of a lot of space for both sides to run into and create some damage.
I enjoy football, so I've got La Liga TV, and I like to watch Barcelona, Real Madrid, Villarreal, and I've been watching Villarreal games since I found out that we've got them.
Yeah.
And their defence is worse as ours, and that's hard. So we've just got to exploit it. The problem is, though, they might just defend and sit back, but at the moment they're looking like they want to get that away goal. So hopefully we can counter-attack them.
Yeah, I think that was the problem with Villarreal. They didn't know what to do at 2-0. I think that's probably why Emery sort of struggled at Arsenal, where I think he was caught in between two stools, really.
Well, he was, yeah. I mean, he just it all came from, I don't know if you remember it, because it was we lost 3-2 to Crystal Palace.
That was at home, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Emery's downfall, and he had a Europa League game where we were pretty much comfortable, and he dropped half the team, thinking that we were just going to get easy 3 points, and we lost, and that didn't get us Champions League.
You can't do that in the Premier League.
Exactly, and he was playing players that didn't even play 1 minute in the Premier League, and I went to the game. because I go to every game when I can,
Yeah.
and it was shocking. And that was the first game where you thought, I don't think this guy's right for the club. He's a bit clueless.
Yeah, and obviously a few weeks later, you had the final of this competition against Chelsea, and that was a bad night for Arsenal.
Do you know what I'm so happy with is I almost paid the money to go.
Oh really? Yeah. Oh,
it was so. It was
you dodged that one, and you had money in your pocket because there's no direct flights.
It was. We were looking at it. It was about $3,000, honestly, and we just said, you know what? It's not worth it. We love the club, but we're not spending $3,000 each to go to the game, and I'm really happy we didn't, because that's embarrassing. That was
poor. Not much has happened. Last few minutes, both teams having a bit of possession, but giving it away.
Chukwueze's on the ball on his left foot, gone for a strike, but Tierney blocks it. They always want to get it out to him, don't they? The danger man. He's a top player.
Yeah, he's got that bit of skill and obviously a bit of pace. Especially against someone Tierney, as good a player he is. Obviously, he's another one who's been injury prone since he joined. So.
Yeah, I don't understand. I really don't. But the weird thing is when he got injured, I can't remember what game it was. They said that he was going to miss the rest of the season, and 3 weeks later, here he is. It's a bit strange. Well, it's the same with Lacazette. I'm pretty sure 2 games ago he's pulled his hamstring, but he's on the bench. I don't know if we're rushing him back or we've just got really good medical staff.
Or you're sort of underplaying it.
Yeah. I don't know if Arteta's that good.
Our Premier injuries needs an update.
Yeah.
PremierInjuries.com.
Yeah,
look how much space there is. God,
are you looking? Yeah,
I'm about a minute. Yeah, I am about a minute behind. And I was Pedraza, the left back, number 24, just had oceans of space to run into.
I know, yeah, and it's just poor. I don't understand. Oh goodness, Aubameyang's just giving away the ball. I wanted a quick start, but 12 minutes in, they've had the better couple of chances.
Sluggish. I think Villarreal, they're growing into it.
Yeah, they're looking the better side at the moment, if I'm honest. Which I don't understand. We should be going for this, but we just look like we're going to try and wear them out.
It seems to me that with the defensive line, they're so deep, Arsenal, like really deep. I mean, they're going to be at the clock end if they go any deeper. Do you know what I mean? is it the clock end?
Yeah.
They're going to be in the top tier by the look of things.
I think. Do you know what it is? We've had this deep line since Arteta's joined. I think he's just scared of the defence. I mean, I would be. I'm always scared of our defence. But, in games like this, you've just got to take a risk. And that's what he doesn't do, is he doesn't take risks. And that's why fans don't want him, around at the moment. And that's the problem with him.
All right, Lou.
Hello, gents. You all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Yeah, we're just, me and Jack were just saying that... I just said that Arsenal, their defensive line is so deep, they're going to be in the clock end soon. Honestly, like I know Chukwueze, the winger, he's got a bit of pace, and Arsenal were pretty lacking in that department. But
good defending party.
Do you know what I mean? They're hanging around on the edge of the penalty area, like they're hanging on for a lead rather than trying to go for it.
Yeah, we've got all the right personnel on, but just not the right attitude.
Exactly. I agree with that.
I was going to say, have you seen the lineup, Lou?
Yeah. The best thing ever happened was Jack getting injured on the warm up.
Funny enough, Jack had the exact same sentiment.
Yeah, I'm glad we share the same thoughts then.
I said an injured Tierney's better than Xhaka at left back. But come on, it's that final pass as well for us. As Partey just there could have chipped it through to Smith Rowe, but it's just under hit, and they got a counter now, and it's just
look how much
same with Arsenal. Really. Oh, we almost went through as well, and you were saying that, weren't you? There's just so much space for both teams. It's just.
What is that by Leno holding clear? Yeah, Lou, I'm sure you probably figured it out by now, about a minute behind the live play.
Pressure, right? No worries. Yeah.
But we just need to try and get the ball, try and tire them out a bit.
I can't get hold of the ball, man. I'll tell you who's really impressed me is number five, Pajero, who scored. He scored the first goal last week. Yeah, Oh no, he did.
No,
Sorry,
Trigueros who scored that.
Trigueros, sorry, yeah.
Parejo is a really good player. He's been a great player in La Liga for years. He's got great passing, but he's just a bit slow. That's what we've got to try.
And who scored the second goal? Albiol. I think he's a
it's a corner.
Very underrated.
He is a very good centre back, and when people say the Premier League's the best league in the world, it is. But La Liga, they've got some players.
Oh,
you
without a doubt.
Gerard Moreno, you said it, 20 goals in the Liga. He should be, he should be linked with big clubs, but.
Yeah, I think the problem, especially I'm guilty of this because I used to watch the games regularly on Sky Sports when they had the rights. But since they've not had the rights, I've barely watched any Spanish football. Because they're on like Premier Sports, is it on there? Or something like that?
Premier Sports, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really fancy playing another tenner. As much as I enjoy Spanish football, I don't really fancy playing a tenner a month to watch the odd game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is, yeah. No, I get that. I have there's a deal with mine. It's £6.99 a month, but I'll watch pretty much every game that's on it at night, so I'll be happy to watch it.
Nah, fair enough. Yeah, if you watch a lot of games and get your money's worth,
I do.
Do it.
It is honestly. I just like watching football. It's something that I'm bored most nights, so I may as well flick on the football.
Well, especially obviously the world's opening up a little bit more, which is great.
That's
just in an Arsenal corner, taking nothing's happened.
Nah,
so you're not jumping around or cursing or whatever.
When we get a corner, you may as well just look away because we can't score them.
Yeah. The best bit is we brought in a set piece coach this year as well. That worked out well, didn't it?
Liverpool brought in a throwing coach a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. I swear someone's just chancing their luck and just like giving themselves these titles on LinkedIn, and they're like, "Yeah, we could use one."
I'm all for marginal gains, but having a throwing coach before he takes the biscuit.
Yeah, throw it.
I think Bellerin secretly got a throwing coach because he hasn't made a foul throw yet for a few games.
Oh God. Who was it? Rory Delap. Was he the
Rory Delap? That's Rory Delap. Oh, Arsenal fan. Oh shit! Yeah, Arsenal. he used to chuck him in the net when at the Britannia, but as it was called back in the day.
Yeah,
he did. Honestly, that was more scary than a penalty. Rory Delap's throw-ins.
I can't remember who it was. Oh no, I do. Hull City, Boris Myhill, going back a few years ago. It was on the ball and he gave a corner because he didn't know what to do when they were playing Stoke. He gave away a corner instead of a throw-in. How unbelievable is that, eh?
That's
paid him as well.
Unbelievable. I saw that clip again the other day. I thought, that's genius. That is absolute genius. I'll tell you what about Delap, though. He actually was a decent on the ball as well. I know he's throwing. Yeah, you don't play it in the Premier League just by being good at chucking balls 50 yards or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So,
maybe these days you do, but not then.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'll ask you, Lou, while nothing's really happening. I asked Jack this earlier, and he gave a great answer. What do you make of Arsenal, like Leno or Martinez? What do you make? Because Leno apparently there might be talk of leaving in the summer.
Oh, I thought it was a disaster that we let Martinez go in the first place.
Oof, yeah.
Like, what I liked about Martinez is that he was in a weird way. He was almost an old school shot stopper. Do you know what I mean? He was. Anything. He always kept hold of it. Everything that came in, like I feel like you've got to. I mean, did he even count as homegrown? He'd been with Arsenal so long.
He did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, Fabregas was back in the day.
So why would you let a homegrown talent who was outperforming Leno, be like, I just don't. I've never understood it, and I just felt like we made such an error there. And Leno has his moments. Like before he got injured last season, everyone was talking about him as outstanding, weren't they? He had a really good run. But obviously it hasn't gone so well for him. He made some good saves last week, kept us in it. But I don't know. I just feel like everything about us just feels like a disaster.
It is. I do feel a bit sorry for Leno because he's a top goalkeeper and he was before he got injured. And when Arteta chose Leno over Martinez, it divided the fans and he got a lot of abuse. It's not his fault. He's just got to do what he can do. But I mean, I said that it's Arteta's decision, and you've got to back it because he's an Arsenal player and Martinez is a Villa player now. But I loved Martinez, and like you said, he was so commanding from set pieces and something Leno isn't. I hope Leno doesn't leave because I still think he's a top goalkeeper. So
he hasn't even hit his prime yet, though, isn't he? He's only 26? Is he something like that? He's nowhere near.
I think I think they're the same age.
Still young for a goalkeeper, yeah.
Yes, David De Gea didn't start particularly strong at United, did he? And then
he didn't.
Sort of run. So he could come good. But
that's the bit about goalkeepers. Are completely different to outfield players. Obviously, the older a goalkeeper gets, the better. I mean, look at Brad Friedel, for example, and those kind of guys who are absolutely excellent from 35 plus. So, still time still on his side.
Look at Buffon. I think he's only just retired, and he was still, getting into the Champions League semi-final. Obviously, got knocked out by Ronaldo's, bicycle kick, but he was still a top goalkeeper, one of the best around at the age of 39.
Yeah.
What, Bill? I mean, obviously, I know you're a neutral. I mean, if this game ends bad and we lose, I mean, the manager's gone, isn't he?
Well, I don't know because the Kroenkes, you don't know what they're gonna, and obviously you got Edu and stuff as well, and then the background. So I don't know.
What about you, Jack? What do you reckon as an Arsenal fan?
We talked about this a bit before. I've been kind of Arteta out for a bit of time now. This is make or break for him. If he gets knocked out today, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be surprised if I woke up tomorrow morning and he's gone. But he's still in at the moment, so we've just got to see if he can get through tonight, which at the moment is looking a bit iffy because 22 minutes in, it's not been the best.
Yeah. Especially when you're home as well. You're the home team, and we just look so pedestrian. I don't see. The thing is, I've been a big Arteta in person for a long time as Bill, and I was. We've done, and I really want him to do well. But the thing is now, it's not even about personnel for me. It's the way we play. I just don't. Do you know what I mean? It's so negative. It's so left, right, backwards. Forward.
It is. Yeah, no, I completely agree. We should be good. Like we were talking about when we went when Villarreal went down to 10 men. We should have been going for that to get an equaliser, but we sat back. I don't know if you're on the same as me, but I think they could score here. It's just over. They had a free kick. You were saying Parejo. He had a free kick and it just went over the bar. So
I've just seen it where he's been fouled by Partey.
Yeah, just over the bar. Look at Leno, passion that is.
That's the thing. I mean, we'll see how it goes, obviously. But with Arteta, he might have the same fate as Lampard, where the big job's too early for him in his career.
Yeah. I really wanted him to prove him wrong. I really did. But it's become
such a decent start.
Yeah. Do you know what? For me, I felt like it went drastically wrong when, last year when we were good, we were playing with the back three and we were really, really quite aggressive still. I think that suited our personnel so much better. And then obviously we've changed it to more how he wants us to play with some of his players. But I just don't. Do you know what I mean? I don't see it. I think, to be honest with you, I'm not impressed with Partey at all season. I think he's had 2-3 good games.
Yeah, I was saying this. I just think he is a world class player, but he's been injured, he's been poor, and I think next season will be the season where he.
I hope so.
Calling for handball.
I think we still play so much better when we have glimpses of the old 1-touch and 2-touch football. I think we just look so much more comfortable. I just think we should just go. We'll have to go back to that. We obviously thought Wenger was out of date and his style didn't fit anymore, but clearly it's so deep in the DNA of the team. The little 1-touch between Ødegaard and Bellerin a few minutes ago, that looks like comfortable.
I think one thing I've said to friends before and all that is Arteta, I think he tries to be too much like Pep Guardiola. The false nine, last week.
Great show. Yeah.
I know City are good with it, but they've got Kevin De Bruyne. We can't do that.
Yeah. We've got the Croydon De Bruyne.
And plus, what's underrated about City, their defence is has been amazing,
So good,
especially
honestly, yeah.
especially Diaz.
Oh,
One of the signings
I
of
mean,
the
that
season.
performance against PSG was so good.
Yeah. So.
But
yeah,
he just does too much.
He's blocking everything.
Exactly,
He just
John
does too
Terry-esque.
much, you know. John Terry, great player. He was
just
corner
seen a shot by Tierney, and that was that must be Arsenal's first effort. Is it?
Actually.
I don't remember that much apart from that.
Well, we've got a corner, so we may as well say that they're going to get an attack from this.
That scored.
Oh, Francis. That's actually a decent delivery, but again, no one attacks it.
Yeah, it's got so many in the box. Oh,
Yeah.
if Murray got on that.
Go on. Oh, go on, Aubameyang.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he's in the post.
Oh, I'll see it in a minute. I'll see it in about a minute, lads. Literally.
Oh,
it came to Aubameyang, and he just edge of the box, and he just went for outside the boot.
Bend. There's not enough bend.
Here we go. So Smith Rowe, Tierney.
What a strike that is as well. It's so unlucky.
I haven't even reached the corner yet, so the corner's about to come. The corner's about to come in.
Oh, that's so unlucky. I mean, so that's what we need. He outside the boot, and it just curls onto the post. Just not enough curl. Yeah.
Here we go. Corner's about to come in for me.
Again, look, they're just hoofing it. They're sitting back a bit now. I think they're a bit after that chance. That needs to wake us up. Chukwuezi's just gone down. I think he's pulled his hammy.
Oh.
I don't want to wish, I don't want to say it, but that's good for us. I don't wish injuries on opponents, but
what an effort! Yeah, that's an unreal effort by Aubameyang. Absolutely out of nothing. A bit like Benzema's last week against Chelsea, just creating something out of nothing.
Yeah, that was marvelous.
It was a good ball in by Aubameyang, well cleared, and then runs onto it. Oh, that's a sign of a guy in confidence.
Goal if he'd have got that.
Runs onto it. Brilliant technique. Yeah, the keeper had absolutely no chance, but unfortunately hits the post and goes wide. I think that might be a way where Arsenal are definitely going to try and change it, because I've noticed a couple of goal kicks. Leno's played it direct, played it long, told his defenders to get up the pitch. So sometimes when nothing's happening, you've got to go a bit old school and play the ball in the channels. I'm not saying smash it up the pitch, because I hate that. But
at least try and aim for something.
Play in the channels and then get the defence running backwards. At the moment, and everything's been played in front of Villarreal at the moment. So it's been so easy for him.
We're just looking at Chukwueze now. He's not going to be able to continue. It's kind of sad. It's a big game for his team as well, and I don't know what he's done, but he went straight to the bench. Yeah,
I've just seen him go down.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Yeah.
Good to see Unai Emery still got the grease in his hair.
Well, some things never change, eh?
Oh, did you see his?
They're just seeing the replay. I'm just seeing the replay.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. No,
I don't know what it is because.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, he's saying
on the stretcher, so it's not his hamstring. I don't think.
I don't know. Yeah, no one was near him, so it wasn't a challenge or anything. Must have maybe twisted something, or I don't know.
He's got a stretch, so he can't walk. So unless he's really torn his hand, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll say something later.
That's his night over. So unfortunate for him, but that injury might come at a good time for Arsenal. Obviously, the injury and the chance for attack. That's the chance to the players and stuff.
When if your key player goes off, it has mental problems with your team as well. So that could be something that we need to, try and pounce upon. They could think, "Oh, our best player's gone off. Let's just sit back a bit." So we'll see. But it's sad to see for him, really.
No, you never want injured. Well, you don't want players going off injured, especially in big games like that. But it is what it is.
But we're back underway, so.
I just feel like you can usually tell in a game, can't you? Like sort of within half an hour, unless something really kicks it into life, you can sort of get a feel for it, can't you? And I just think it's going to be a 0-0 at this rate.
Or we'll make a mistake, just almost there.
Far more likely, yeah.
But, I can see what you mean. There's been games with Arsenal, kind of like the Spurs where we beat them 2-1, where we come out and we want it, and it just hasn't seemed like that today. So, But sometimes we come out in the second half a lot better. So we'll see what happens. But at the moment, we still have the best chance. So.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, Pino's coming on for
Villarreal.
Yeah.
I don't really know too much about him, to be honest, because it's always been Chuck Swayze.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like another forward. So
yeah, I think he's the exact same position as him. But yeah, it's just see Pepe just trying to take on his man. That's nice play. There's the intricate passing you were talking about.
Yeah, I've noticed that I'm obviously a bit behind, but it looks like Arsenal just trying to up the tempo a little bit, trying to pass it forward a little bit quicker.
With that post hit, it's helped.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a little injection of confidence and a spark, really. So that might be it for Arsenal, you'd say.
But we've just seen
from Pepe. His decision making wasn't quick enough.
Yeah, he's been really good recently, but yeah, that was a bit. Jesus.
Partey nearly buggered it. I think you're right, Jack.
Yeah, it's what mistake.
Yeah.
there will be at least one from us. Oh, look at Hector. Where's he going? Nowhere.
This is last season, isn't it?
I hope so. Ever since his injury, he's not been the same. But before his injury, he was so good. But now I don't know. He just does not look good at all. Let's get someone else in. I think PSG want him for 30 million. I'd drive him to the airport if we got that for him.
You're driving to Paris, mate.
Yeah, I actually would. Yeah, I'd be like, you know what, you go. We'll spend that 30 million on someone that can cross a ball.
I've just seen that from Pepe. Yeah, not great, but he's getting on the ball. So,
well, he's probably him and Martinelli are our two direct players. Yeah. So we need to get
great. I just seen a great challenge from Mara. He had to win that one. So
we just look a bit. That's a great ball.
Oh. I think we've got no one's in the game. Erdegaard isn't in the game. Saka isn't in the game. Smith Rowe. They haven't done anything. There's been what's his face? Pepe. He's the only one. Even with Tierney on the overlap, there's been nothing.
I know. I mean, at the moment we just don't look really interested. We should have come out straight away firing, but we haven't. There's Mikel. Do something, please.
They've had plenty of the ball. Just the possessions come at 59% to Arsenal, 41% to Villarreal. But apart from hitting the post, been no real sustained pressure from Arsenal. But I think Villarreal.
That's Arsenal to a T.
Yeah, especially under Arteta. But I tell you what, Villarreal, I've been impressed by their defence so far.
I mean, look at that from Bellerin. He's asking for a foul. It's not a foul, mate. Get on with it. I don't understand. Just us sometimes. Just if we the proper. Oh,
here we go. Bill, they get a score. They nearly had a chance there.
Oh,
yeah. Poor cross that was from Mario Gaspar.
Oh, they're in. Oh God, yeah. Oh dear, yeah. Poor ball.
We had a good counter attack, and now there's just no one.
Yeah. You can tell that Kieran Tierney's not fully fit because he's usually bombing it down that line, but at the moment he's just a bit reluctant to move.
He's going to have to dig deep, isn't he? If he wants to get us to a final, he's going to have to.
Maybe he's saving himself for the second half.
Yeah.
In terms of making those runs.
Yeah, maybe.
You can't, if you're injured, you can't exactly expect him to do that for the full 90.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he does come off at some point in this game.
Chuck some red ball down him at half time, let him go again. Job done.
That's good.
Actually, it would work. Just give him some,
Yeah, I've just seen that chance for Villarreal. Yeah, Leno does well to keep hold of it, but that's a poor cross. The chance there to just absolutely drill it across the 6-yard box and let something happen, but.
I'm really confused right now because it looks like Tierney's playing centre back. It looks like
it looks like Arsenal are free at the back.
But I don't understand why you put Tierney at centre back when he's just. But it's Arteta for you. I guess that's where Xhaka was going to play, so he's just swapped it.
Yeah, I mean, that's how UEFA had it.
Yeah.
At Arsenal as a 3-4-3, so it looks like that is the case.
Yeah, I mean, 35 minutes and there's been nothing. It's been awful.
Yeah, apart from it in the post, there's been no sustained attacks. But Villarreal, if anything, they've had less of the ball, but a little more dangerous with it.
Definitely doesn't feel like a semi-final, does it?
No, it doesn't. It feels like a friendly at the moment. We just need some energy, but maybe we're saving it for the second half as well.
Yeah, not just turning the old side.
Arteta said, "Getting it 0-0, and we'll actually do something in the second."
Yeah, that's the thing. Arsenal only need the one goal, but I mean, I tell you what, Villarreal. Yeah. I mean, Moreno's again not been in it, but if he gets an effort on goal, then judging by his form this season, it wouldn't be a surprise if it went in the goal, and then that really changes things for the whole time.
The problem I have is I can see us scoring at like 60th minute in the game, and we're part of the bus because we seem to have been doing that a lot. And they'll get a goal because we'll just invite pressure. And that's the problem. You know, we need to go for at least 2, really, to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Awful. So poor.
Well, hopefully, Lou, Arsenal will switch on in the second half.
That's a foul, yeah. Well, I mean, if we can
proud of that one.
Oh yeah. He's square. He's laughing his arse off watching this now. What's that, Lou? Is that a Bud Light?
No, this is Erdinger, German beer.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I'm just on the Diet Coke.
Living the dream, Jack.
Yeah, watching. Am I really watching this?
Actually, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it'd be a dream if we could score 3 goals.
Well, I think just one at the moment, mate.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't be confident if we get 1. Oh, that's just so poor. Honestly, us on set pieces, it's just awful. And yeah, like set piece coach, he needs to be fired.
Given the people fire.
That was a little bit better from Partey and Odegaard that I've just seen. Towards the foul from former Arsenal man Coquelin.
I think Partey's going to have a tough game today because he's not really got anyone to help him like you would have with like Xhaka or someone. He looks like he is literally his own.
Oh, go on, Smith Rowe.
That's a really good play. We've got Aubameyang out on the left.
Oh, he's gone for his legs. Fuck.
Oh my God. You're tiny bit in front of me.
Went for the keeper's leg. Aubameyang outside right shot.
He goes for his trademark strike and the keeper almost messed it up.
Well,
why is no one following that up?
Did it come from the free kick?
No. I don't know.
No.
I'm gonna say it.
Come on.
That's better from Aubameyang though. That's just get in and get on that right foot because we know Bellerin.
Saying more.
Just a needless foul to give away that was because we put good pressure on him.
I'm still waiting for the Aubameyang chance.
I forgot Emery had his Nashers done.
Oh, that's nice play. There got
nearly an own goal.
Oh my God! And it's Hector Bellerin. That would have capped it off, wouldn't it?
Great ball by Smith Rowe. Yeah, Aubameyang cuts in.
Oh, it wasn't Hector Bellerin. I'm just being mean. Was it Bellerin? No, it was Mari. They got the same haircut. It was Pablo Mari. I mean, he blocks it and it almost goes in.
No, the keeper nearly did a Taibbi there.
Yeah. They've got a corner. I'm sure their set pieces are better than ours. So.
Yeah, but that was better. I mean, obviously, he won a half chance in the end from Aubameyang. Straight in the keeper, but what was better there? Smith Rowe, good forward pass, and playing it nice and early for Aubameyang to run into, and it's been too slow from an Arsenal point of view. They haven't played it in the channels quickly enough.
I mean, that's Aubameyang at his best when he can cut in on that right foot, but it just wasn't the best strike. But you know, he needs to go again.
Oh God! You have just seen nearly an own goal where Mari, I think it was,
They almost just scored again. It almost was another deflected, but it just went out for another corner. They're putting pressure on us at the moment.
That was Moreno.
That's the way that was.
First I've seen Moreno. Oh, Mari gets away with that because he wasn't even looking at the ball. He had his back to Moreno. He was very lucky there.
Just good defending from Aubameyang.
We've got Aubameyang, Smith Rowe, Saka, all in our own box. Like this, even for a counter-attacking perspective, it's just no good.
I just think he's too scared to concede an away goal, but doesn't realise we need to score.
Oh, Cavani
just scored. Top player he is, Cavani. 7-2. That's mad for a semi-final. That's so poor from Roma's point of view.
Oh, was it 1-0 to United tonight?
Yeah, they just scored. Just scored. Cavani again.
Well, it was game over. It's game over now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I wish we could do what they did, but we like to make it hard.
Well, I think no matter who goes through out of these, I think United are huge favourites for the final, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing I have, you know, if we go through as hope is we seem to be their bogey team. I don't think they've beaten us for a long time, but I can't see United not winning it. They look too good at the moment.
Yeah, and especially when you look at the options in the forward areas, and you look at how they've blown away Roma, and obviously it's the final, but I don't know, you wouldn't put it past them scoring 2-3 goals in the final against no matter whether it's Villarreal or Arsenal.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, no, they've got some great players. They could definitely. It's just poor from holding that.
The standard just can't win as well. Like in the UK and European games, like I was watching quite a bit of German football games. The referees are so good. Like they literally allow everything to go on. The real big knocks. It's such a much better way to play a game. They're so soft. Like as soon as there's anything in these games, it's just like.
Well, I think the whole. I think the whole. No, go on, mate.
I was just going to say it's similar to because I really don't rate English referees at all.
They're woeful, mate.
I know we've got a great. Come on, surely get a shot off here. Oh my God.
You know it's bad when you've got Mike Dean and John Moss as two of your leading officials. Do you know what I mean?
It's why you never see them. You never see them in the semi-finals and finals of European competitions because even UEFA know they're just rubbish.
Well, that's the thing. Me and Lou have had this chat before. It's not a surprise that there was no English officials at the World Cup in 2018.
Exactly. Honestly, they're just. Yeah.
Ever since the likes of Howard Webb and Mark Clattenburg have left the English game, it's shown how poor the standard is. And even like the better refs, like Michael Oliver, he has a mistake in him. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean VAR has just shown how poor English refs are because you don't see problems with VAR in European competitions. It's just the Premier League. It's because they're just poor. Honestly, I don't like them.
How many goals? There was a stat. I can't remember which game. It was one of the ones over the last couple of weeks where they said about how many goals have been ruled out this year via VAR. It was something like
probably too many.
25 goals, something like that, or maybe more. I can't remember the exact figure. I'm paraphrasing a bit, but it took a lot of goals out of the game.
Yeah, they have, and that's the problem. I mean, we haven't had too much of it because obviously this year we've had no fans in the stadium, but it's just bad for fans who are in the stadium because they'll be celebrating the goal and they'll be in the back of their heads. Hold on, do I even celebrate because of VAR? Do you know what I mean? But it's what we live in now, so.
It's just the way it is. You're talking about the Bundesliga and stuff earlier. I mean, obviously on the pitch with the refs and stuff. I think even off the pitch with the ownership model and stuff, which obviously I think they're hoping to get in this country, whether they will or not remains to be seen. But they seem to be doing everything over there properly.
Yeah. They've definitely got it right, haven't they?
They are. They do. They're. I mean, obviously, you can't help the league being just one team or two teams, but it's good to watch. It's enjoyable. Like you said, the refs aren't. They allow the hard challenges. It's a good league to actually sit and just enjoy.
No, definitely. I've just gone 44 minutes, so it must be close to half time, surely.
Yeah,
it was 3 minutes added on. Yeah.
Oh, there was an intro on there. Yeah.
I always think the difference with us, like we're always so weak in the centre of the park. You watch any great team, like, they always have such a presence. We just seem so stretched all the time. Like we go wide and we never build anything through the centre. Like even if you look at the moment, look how many wide players. There's like hardly anyone in the centre position to build anything.
Yeah, I mean that is the problem with us, and obviously Erdegaard. That's just not a nice. Pepe can't get a good crossing. Corner. So you know what that means. I'm just hoping I talk it so much that we score one, but
just manifest it.
Lou, you've got history of this, where you say someone's playing rubbish or Aubameyang's not going to tuck away this penalty, but then he does it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they're my favourite player ever.
Yeah, you're gonna say, Arsenal we wouldn't score in the month for Sundays, like Paul Merson would say, and then Sunday they score 3 in the second half.
What I'm hoping is that Leno saves a blinder, and then he's going to be my favourite keeper ever.
And then he scores the winning penalty.
Yeah.
in the shootout, if there is one. That did what our former keeper, West Ham keeper Adrian did.
I remember that. Yeah, was that 13-12?
Yeah, something like that. And then before he took the winning penalty, he took his gloves off as he was running to take the kick, and then he buried it in the bottom corner.
Confidence, isn't it?
Do you remember that? This is going back a few years, but Euro 2004, when we played Portugal, and Ricardo took his gloves off and saved, I think it was Vassell's penalty.
Oh yeah,
Do you remember that, Lou?
Yeah.
that is peak arrogance. That is best. Fair play to him. It worked out.
I mean,
this is just so poor.
It is. It's awful.
I mean, to be fair, Villarreal are terrible as well.
Yeah, both teams.
That's the thing. They're a decent, well-drilled outfit, but they're not. There's a reason why they're 6th in the league, 7th.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not that they're fighting for the league or anything. I think you can tell why.
God, Albiol, I'm just going to give him Oscar, mate. He's up. BAFTA, give him a bell.
I'm pretty sure he was the one that fouled Smith Rowe. He literally went to knee him, and then he didn't get touched, and he just went over crying. Honestly.
I'll see that in a sec.
Oh my God.
Well, there's half time anyway. Nothing. Yeah, if we need to come out in the second half and do something else, we're out of this. Let's get Martinelli on or something.
Yeah, Gabby's sitting there with a fresh skin fade. We've got to get him on.
Well, there we are then, lads. So, 0-0 at half time. I think I know what the answer is going to be, but what are your thoughts on that first half? Jack, we'll start with you, mate.
It was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. Honestly,
best 45 ever.
Class. Yeah, honestly, I was out of my seat the whole time. No, it's just honestly, we just don't look like we care. Lewis said about 10 minutes ago, it doesn't look like a semi-final to me. It just looks like a friendly where both teams are just like, let's just get through this game. It's just rubbish.
This comes up perfectly while we are where we are, doesn't it? Yeah.
We've been like this for a couple of years now.
I just don't know what. Everything about it. This is my problem, like where I'm starting to question the manager. We just look devoid of ideas and play style, and I don't know. I mean, the thing is, in his defence, as we've said in every sort of argument stay or go? Will he go? You know, it's the same players by and large that were there under Emery, that were under, you know, Wenger, etc., etc. So
yeah,
there is that. But you know, I mean, I don't know. It's just absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal.
I mean, the one thing you can say Arteta's done decent, kind of, in is he's done well at getting rid of players and bringing in decent players, and but you know, it's people are like, give him a couple windows, but I just don't see. We've got the team to be in at least like the top 7, top 6, but we're just poor. We can count
on paper. This should be like a 7-0 win. When you look at the talent, on
7-0.
7-0
not that bad.
A bit of a stretch.
We're a bunch of painters and decorators. So,
they're not from San Marino.
I might as well.
or Liechtenstein.
It's just.
That's the thing. That's the thing, especially at the first leg and the first 45. Villarreal are a well-drilled, decent outfit with some decent players, but they're not. They're not. Barcelona or Atletico Madrid or Barcelona or Real Madrid or whatever.
Yeah.
They're sixth in the Liga, and be equally Arsenal are ninth in the Premier League. And I think judging by the quality from both sides, I mean, yes, it's the Europa League, but this is light years away from what we've seen in the Champions League semis.
Oh yeah. The best thing that we can hope for is that if we lose this game, it means the club's worthless because no European football, the owners sell, and we get a fresh start. That's the best case scenario out of this.
I think we all know that the Kroenkes are not going to lower their asking price.
Well, I'd say give them whatever they bloody want, because the thing is, they're not going to make money for European. If you're not in if you're not in Champions League or you're not in the Europa League, there's no money other than domestic, which is still a lot, but. And we're not even finishing in the top 6 anymore. So hopefully, we lose so much money that they think, well, we're not going to get anything out of this. We might as well flog it and walk away with a couple of billion. I'd take that at this point.
I mean, Daniel Ek has already come out and said that he's happy to be in the long game to take the club over.
Yeah. I'm sure there was news on Sky Sports that they're going to submit a bid tomorrow, apparently.
Is it 1.9, I think? 1.9 billion.
Yeah. Loaded noughts on the end. I know that much, but we'll say Thierry Henry was on Monday Night Football when
that was a really good thing to watch.
Yeah, it was very insightful. So and I'm sure you guys saw he was inducted in the Premier League Hall of Fame along with Alan Shearer.
That's a good debate, isn't it?
I mean, both of them are rightfully. I mean, it was 100%. Ridiculous if them two weren't in it. Maybe not to start with, but at some point. But they're both in it to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they are. I mean, for me, I don't want to sound, too biased, but I think they are two of the best players to. Obviously, you got like to Ronaldo, but they are the two best players for me to be in the Premier League, especially attacking wise. They were just ridiculous players, scoring goals all the time. So they both deserve to 100% be in it.
Yeah, but if we're doing a classic, what's the best Premier League team or whatever? I mean, them two have got to be in it. I don't care what formation you play. If you play Shearer up front, if you're playing 4-3-3, put Shearer up front and Henry on the left. They have to be in it. It's whoever fits. You can't. How can you? In terms of the goals, obviously, and the longevity. Obviously, Luis Suarez probably talent-wise would be alongside them, and he's probably more talented on paper than Alan Shearer. But Shearer, if he didn't have two big injuries, he would have scored over 300 goals.
Yeah,
so how could he not be in it?
Well, what Shearer did as well is he won the league with a team that wasn't really predicted to win the league. He was just. And he also was, he kind of a bit like Kane, he was also loyal, wasn't he? And he really should have gone to a top team because he would have probably won a Ballon d'Or.
Well, that's he was linked with
the Champions League.
That's he was linked with United and he chose Newcastle, so fair play to him.
Yeah, he chose what he wanted, but that's the only problem with him is he could have definitely won, he could have easily won like a Champions League, a Ballon d'Or, but he chose not to, so.
Yeah, let's, before we go back to the Hall of Fame debate, let's your old man's How do you say? Thanks, Terry. Good evening, chaps. Can't see where a goal's coming from. And yeah, I think that pretty much sums up that first 45, I've got to say. I think, would you guys make some subs at half time? I mean, they've got some options, Lacazette, Martinelli, etc.
I think it's too early for Lacazette because obviously he's not played. But I think Martinelli should have started. I mean, he drove at Newcastle. All he wants to do is drive at defences. I don't see why he wouldn't play. But Arteta just, I guess he doesn't really like him or something. But
Yeah, and Lou, you got your best mate Cedric on the bench as well.
Oh yeah, Lord Cedric. Yeah.
What was it? He can't do pass forward. Was it he can't do pass forward?
Yeah. He can only do sideways. Yeah.
I love it because you said that a few weeks ago, didn't you, mate? This Cedric, he can't pass forward. Then didn't he set up a goal or something?
Yeah, that's my luck. Yeah, that's my luck. Yeah, I would sacrifice Ødegaard or Smith Rowe.
Yeah, 100%.
Bring on another centre midfielder, like an actual. Well, whoever can play there.
I think it's only El Neni, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd bring El Neni on in a heartbeat in this game.
Yeah.
I don't think or Ødegaard have been in it at all, and they've been in our own half defending. So there's no point in them having them on. At least El Neni can defend and launch something.
Get a bit of solidity in that midfield and actually dominate it. I agree with that. I can see, but I don't really know. I think he won't make a change. He'll just choose his team. He'll stick with it, and then
the problem is if we score, then obviously they're going to really come out for it. And then they only need one, and we're so gaff prone. Do you know what I mean? I think we need to score 2 or 3 to even have a chance of winning this game, and I can't see even one happening.
Well, I mean. It's just, I said this, we'll score that goal and we'll just go into a shout and we'll park the bus and they'll end up scoring again. And then that's us needing to attack again. And realistically, we need to come out, score one and not park the bus and score another. But I can't see him doing it. I mean, this game's been so poor.
Bill, on a scale of 1 to dog turd, how dog turd has this game been?
What's the level below dog turd?
Mr. Ricky is the top rating.
I agree. I think it's got to be below dog turd, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've seen worse 45s, but it wasn't
That's
much worse.
Yeah.
So I'd say whatever the level below dog turd is.
I mean, I think we've had three attempts, so that's good for us in the first half. we usually just about scrape one. So
I bet Ty is applauding us off at half time right now.
Oh, I'm glad I'm glad you brought that up. even Don Roberts going, "What's with the clapping?" That was absolutely brilliant.
How can you disaster?
Honestly, that man he's very strange. He's great and he's entertaining. But
without a doubt. Let's just go to the live chat quickly. Thanks, Josh. Most of Villarreal's conceded goals in the Spanish league have come from crosses, and how many crosses have there been in the first 45? Barely any whatsoever. So
only from set pieces, which it's just not a cross for us. Really, it's just useless.
No. Jack, you were touching on the fact that Tierney hasn't really looked himself, so he's obviously not. He's not doing the overlap with Pepe. He's not, cutting anything on the inside, sort of thing. So,
he does it in the second half, though.
Yeah, we'll have to hopefully see what happens there.
The thing is, as well, is we've got someone on the right-hand side who can't cross the football, so it's not looking good for us. Because maybe that's another thing. Maybe get Chambers on because he actually can whip in across.
I'm surprised Bellerin actually started tonight. I think for the first time in quite a while, Chambers looked. I wouldn't say a permanent fixture, but he looks to be a regular starter for probably the first time in his Arsenal career.
Yeah, he's. I remember when he came in. What was the game where he came in? And it was West Ham, I think, where we drew 3-3.
Yeah, he was man of the match.
Yeah, and I think on that game he's whipped in more crosses or better crosses than Bellerin and Cedric have for their whole career. So it's
their whole career.
For the whole career, honestly, yeah. It's that simple. But I'm really confused why he hasn't started. That's one thing where I'm very surprised about.
Yeah, exactly. So, is your sister Jack? Come on, Arsenal. Yeah. You need,
Oh god, yeah, she's a gooner. She's probably watching the game.
I wonder if she's as miserable as we are right about now.
Probably not. I don't think she cares. She ain't no hardcore Arsenal fan.
What do we reckon then, lads? What's the second half score? What's it going to finish up at, Bill?
Well, I still think it'll be the same from before.
I think
I think it'll be 1-1. I think it'll be 1-1.
Yeah. I think I'm still going to continue them. I still think 2-1.
Sorry, before you answer, bit rude, man. Jack. You've been told, my friend.
Oh yeah, I've been called out. Well, yeah, she can pipe down, so it's all good. No, I think I'm going to still stick with 2-1. I think we'll score, and then they'll score, and then we'll get that goal to take it to extra time. Which I kind of don't want because this game's been awful. But
well, you never know. Hopefully, it'll be one of those where it's a rubbish first half, but an end-to-end action fest in the second half.
Yeah,
He's got to be brave, isn't he? He's got to be brave this half.
Well, I've got nothing to lose. So
no, he literally doesn't because the Prem's done. So the only thing he's got is this competition. So he may as well go out for it. And to be fair, we usually do start off the second half well. We usually come out and we always seem to do all right. So I'm hoping we can. But big games, we just seem to capitulate. So
exactly. So while we're still waiting for the second half, let's keep talking about the Hall of Fame, Premier League Hall of Fame. Have you guys done your vote yet? Well, actually, you got till when is it? Sunday, I think. 6 o'clock.
Was it six players? Isn't it?
6 players, yeah. So
yeah, I've done my vote. Yeah.
Who did you vote for?
So I went for Frank Lampard.
Yeah.
Because that's a no-brainer. Really, he's just such a good player. I went for, I believe, John Terry.
Yeah.
Because I still think he's one of the better defenders to be in the Prem. But the only thing is obviously because I'm still quite a young age, so I don't remember the older ones. So I've gone for the ones that I've seen and I've enjoyed watching through the Premier League years and stuff. I also went for Scholes.
What a player Paul Scholes is! Yeah,
he was, absolutely ridiculous. And I'll be honest, I can't remember. I think I did an attacker, but I can't remember who it was.
I'm just
Bergkamp.
Bergkamp. Yeah.
Just because Arsenal, and that's one of my favourite. He's my favourite player to ever be in an Arsenal shirt.
Have you done yours yet, Lou?
I haven't yet. No, I think I might do mine tomorrow on my commute.
Yeah, I need to. I haven't done mine yet, and I'll tell you what, they're so difficult.
Is there any that you're definitely going to put in? Is there a couple?
I think definitely Roy Keane, 100%.
Yeah, Roy Keane.
And the thing that doesn't annoy me because I'm obviously not a United fan or anything. I'm not Irish, but everyone goes on about how his tenacity and the skinhead and abusing referees and all that. And all that kind of stuff. I'd tell you what, he was a good passer on the ball, Roy Keane. You don't play in United. You don't play in United's midfield, be the captain, and lead your side to endless amounts of titles and the Champions League and stuff by not being able to pass the ball properly. So I think that, and his first touch and stuff. So I think that's really underrated in the sort of the profile of Roy Keane.
Who else are you going to put in, Bill? Kleberson.
Kleberson. I wasn't expecting you to say that name.
That's so out of the blue.
Oh, that is niche and a half. That is.
What's the most ridiculous one I can come up with?
I thought you were going to say Jemba. So bad they named it twice. If the Premier League do a Hall of Shame, then they might be included in there.
Oh, they should. I mean, they won't, but that would be so good if they did. Who else would? Who would go in the Hall of Shame? It would just be people that made awful mistakes.
Yeah, well, Arsenal have had a few of those over the years, mate.
Almunia.
It got Stepanos being one of them.
God. Do you remember Pascal Sigan?
Yeah, well, at least he had the odd decent game. There was some like Scalacci, for example, where like they didn't have.
Scalacci. I remember the good old Scalacci. He was something else. That man.
Yeah.
Who was the other bloke that always was saying about things being dench? Frimpong.
Oh, Frimpong was. My God, he couldn't even hack it. He couldn't even hack it at Barnsley when he left Arsenal. So yeah. No,
Pepe.
Ooh.
Are we underway?
Yeah, sorry, Pepe just took a shot and it just went wide.
All right. Okay.
We're just too busy talking about the Hall of Shame.
Oh, I'll think of some more.
And then Pepe buggered it.
It wasn't an awful effort, but he should have definitely hit the target there.
Oh, let's have a look. Has there been any subs yet? Can't really see.
No. Oh, it's just.
Oh, this is much better though. Much more aggressive.
Yeah, I always say, we look at this. We can win that back. Look, that's better. We should be doing this.
Oh, this is much better. Here we go.
God, the Villarreal's goalie dived like a salmon to head that ball, right?
It's a little salmon jump, little pencil dive.
Oh dear, yeah. I'm just still waiting for this Pepe chance to come to fruition.
See, that's one of our problems as well. Is
what about Tierney? Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad effort.
Backwards.
Yeah, you weren't lying, lads. That wasn't a bad effort. I mean, that ball over the top by Tierney, the little flick.
But Tierney already starting off higher up the pitch, which is nice.
Yeah, you need to get him one-on-one against some defenders because he's showing a bit of confidence, isn't he?
What he wants to do, that's something that's great with Tierney is he always just wants to put 100% in the game.
That's a good player, mate.
Good evening.
He is. Good evening.
Russ is optimistic about Pepe. Pepe to win it. Well, he's looking.
He's been great in the Europa League, to be fair.
Yeah. No, it looks Arsenal's biggest threat. Obviously, Aubameyang's had a couple of chances, but overall play, I think
Pepe is because he is the only one that is super direct. That's the thing. Saka's a great quality player, but Pepe's the one that will run at you.
Exactly.
Yeah, Josh makes a good point.
Yeah, cheers, Josh. The gap between centre-backs and goalkeepers crazy, just crossing that space from deep. Yeah, the goalie's a bit. I know some of the Spanish keepers are a bit erratic at times, and this one really takes the biscuit, I'd say. Yeah. Someone go tell Arteta.
Well, if I had his phone number, I would.
Or if you were at the Emirates tonight. Obviously, no Arsenal fans.
If there were fans at the Emirates, I think Arteta could have been gone by now. A lot of fans would have tried to hound him out.
Well, I think that's what kept Jose Mourinho in the job at Tottenham for probably longer than he should have been. But interesting to see how he do at Roma.
Oh, here we go. Come on, Saka.
Yeah, we look a lot better now.
Lovely cross, much better cross. Oh shit! Come on! No! What's he done?
Oh my God!
Oh, you
should be scoring that. Oh my God!
Oh, that should have been an easy goal.
What happened?
Bellerin whipped in a beauty. It just fouled to Smith Rowe. He had the goal just to bend it in, and he just put it wide. The goalkeeper was on the floor.
Hang on, say that again. Did Bellerin put in a good cross?
Oh no!
Yeah, Jack.
You guys are calling it. He can't cross the road, and then suddenly.
What did I say? Same about corners. I will talk it in. I'm happy. If he can whip in a great ball, I'll happily say he's one of the best fullbacks in the Premier League.
It'd be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you know what? He gets straight in there. But we look so much more aggressive, and I don't understand why we can't do this at the start.
Why do we play so shit the first half?
I don't know. Honestly, it just confuses me. And look, we got... Oh, that's poor.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
Saka, go on. Come on, Aubameyang. Give it to flipping Martin. Oh, this is much better.
Oh yeah, just seen that Smith Rowe chance. I think he was caught in 2 minds what to do. Yeah, the goalkeeper's flapping like a fish, isn't he?
Honestly, all the defenders need to do is just go on the floor. It's so stupid. Better kick it out.
Oh, for God's sake! Now they're faking getting.
Yeah, I think Smith Rowe was a bit unsure what to do on that one, wasn't he?
Pepe and Albiol, I think it is down at the moment.
Did they actually touch it or not?
I think Pepe just went. Yeah, it's not the nicest feeling, that is. Oh, it was Mario Gaspar, wasn't it? Not Albiol.
Oh, yeah, they clonked noggins there.
Look at Coquelin there. Just he's smiling, Pepe. He's all right.
Yeah, I'd say it's been the same bit of intent though from Arsenal. A lot more aggressive and just pass the ball a little bit quicker.
Half, yeah. Just need to get that goal now, and then we can't. We've got to back this pressure up with a goal.
Oh yeah, I've just seen that clash of heads. Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah, not half. Yeah, well, it might be a concussion. Have they done a concussion check?
I couldn't tell you what concussion check looks like this, and he's looking at it.
I think Pepe's up and Pepe's okay. It's just showing Smith Rowe's chance again. This best chance of the game. I know Aubameyang hit the post, but just a bit of a cooler head, and he's curling that into the top corner.
Yeah. Well, Pepe. It looks like he actually meant to pass it to Pepe, but
do you know what? That's a huge chance. That is. I didn't actually think it was that big of a chance, but he's just gone for a pass. Oh goodness!
That's the thing. The goalie, Ruli's, the Villarreal goalkeeper. I mean, he's having a Leno game. Yeah, it's been like Fabianski back when he was at Arsenal. Flapianski.
Fabianski was very strange, and now he's just that good at West Ham. And it's just look at this. I mean, this is the problem with us. We'll make these mistakes.
Oh shit! They're going to score. Oh God.
Oh, Gerald Moreno should be putting that in, really.
Come on, someone counter-attack.
But it's just that mistake again.
He's been on fire. He's been on fire, Moreno.
Oh,
he just had a chance.
Oh, so I'll see it in 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's poor Partey losing it in midfield, just trying too much. Just pass it.
Such a good chance for Smith Rowe. Yeah, just in the replay again.
Yeah, but again, it's like we dominated the first,
Look, and now we're like slow again. Look, there's no press again.
Yeah. I think he's playing for 1-0, isn't he, Arteta?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's actually poor.
I don't think Rowe and Ødegaard work in the same team at all.
No, they're both number 10s.
Yeah.
And he wants Smith, and it looks like Smith Rowe's playing in the midfield, like.
He's playing centre mid.
And it just doesn't work for him. And I know
Moreno, that's a big chance. Big chance.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of a daisy cut to Leno.
Go on, Smith Rowe. Go on, son. Oh, he sent Pepe. Lord Pepe.
Lord Pepe. Poor cross straight to Rulli. We need to. I honestly think
a bit of intent there.
Yeah,
it's been a better opening sort of 8-9 minutes than the whole 45. You'd have to say, surely.
Just the final third though is just not there for us.
I wonder if the subs are warming up because might need.
Got to bring Gabby on.
Yeah, got Martinelli or.
I mean, he probably will bring Martinelli on in about the 89th minute.
Yeah.
Oh, but that early. That early.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It might be. There might be 5 minutes added on, so it might be 90+4.
That reminds me of the Euros 2016 when Roy Hodgson brought on Marcus Rashford with like 5 minutes to go against Iceland, and he was our best player.
I know, it just doesn't work. It's Arteta's poor. That's a nice little shimmy. Arteta's poor with substitutes. He really. That's one big downfall for him is he doesn't make them quick enough. We've got five subs in this competition, and he makes about 2. Between the 80th minute, it's poor. Get fresh legs on.
I mean, we want to know why Danny Ceballos has been playing any games this season.
Good
I'm pretty sure he played at the weekend as well, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, he actually didn't even play awful on the weekend, but obviously that's Newcastle. He does all right against teams that don't press him.
So look, you've got Mari passing it back to Leno. Then you've got Ødegaard and Partey now dropping into really deep defensive midfield. Yeah. There's just nothing there for a link up. Look, now we've hoofed it.
I mean, that's worked actually.
Look, why are your midfielders so? I don't get it.
That's the problem at the moment.
Now we're like outnumbered. Oh, that could have been called as a. They would have tried for a handball for that.
I'm surprised they didn't.
We've got a Chelsea fan in the live chat. Oh, Yusuf. But he's happy after last night. Yeah, night after that, the final. Let's reach the final. Yeah, played absolutely brilliantly, Chelsea.
Yusuf
been won 2-0.
Yeah, it should have been actually. They should have killed.
The thing is, Chelsea are a great example of obviously like the experience is a thing because you bring in Tuchel and look what happens. Do you know what I mean? They've had,
exactly. Yeah.
Is it 10 clean sheets in 14 games they've had or something like that?
Brilliant.
No, he's done absolutely.
We should have done that
with the same set of players as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we were in a similar position when it was Frank Lampard and Arteta. They were both like what 8 to 9.
How's he still going, that dude? But look, you've now got Smith Rowe, Partey, and Pepe. Look, and Pepe, flipping Partey just miskicked it like an idiot. You've got one job.
I agree with. I think we do need to bring on like an Al-Neni or something just to get a bit of something in the midfield. Let Partey push up a tiny bit, but at the moment he has to sit back because there's just no one with him.
Yeah, this is a good point by Josh. Thanks, mate. The idea is to switch to play from one side to another, but I said it feels like to dwell too much. It's too slow. It's too slow. Got to get the ball out wide, and we've seen with Pepe.
There's that one pass. There's one pass that it took Partey and Smith Rowe out of the game. You'll see
good save, Leno. I thought Leno tipped that over. It was a goal kick. I thought it was a corner.
Jay, your dad's got the same opinion of Bellerin. Bellerin still can't pass the ball.
We agree. Yeah, that is a corner as well, so we got away with that. How is the ref not seen that? He's given a goal kick and Leno's quite clear. Oh, have they given a corner in the end? Oh, the ref had to get his mind changed, I think. I'm not sure. Bit of confusion.
I'm getting text from my father-in-law that's just agreeing that Partey's been a disaster.
He has at the moment. Dzeko's just scored for Man U. Not for Man U, sorry, for Roma. I mean, it means absolutely nothing, but ex-City against them, I guess.
Disaster.
Villarreal have weathered that early storm from Arsenal, and they're keeping the ball nicely.
I wouldn't say it was a storm. I'd say it was more of a drizzle.
And Arsenal had that second win.
December.
Yeah,
you know, it's just like lackadaisical. It's just like no intent.
I know I said at half time that I think it's too early for Laka, but I actually think we need to get someone like him on to actually hold it up for the wingers and the midfielders to actually get forward.
Yeah.
You know, I know he might be a bit injured.
Oh, Smith Rowe, that was filth.
Did he get past? Has he got past him though?
Oh,
that's really good.
Oh. See, look, now they're putting 10 behind the ball.
Ødegaard really there. He took a strike on, but he should have passed it out wide.
There's Tierney. Oh, Tierney's nearly fucked it. Oh, Jesus.
Pablo Mari. That's what I mean. That mistake's there. That's the only problem, man. But Pablo Mari, decent defender.
Look, you got Partey is literally on our the D.
That's good play though. We got out of their press. Get out. Ødegaard. He's hurt himself.
How it's only Arsenal that can have a player going for a double-footed challenge and end up injured, missing the ball.
Now we've got another two, and now we've got another player down injured as well.
I can't wait to see that, Lou.
Oh, it's a disaster.
Yes.
I'll see it. Surely. Good turn by Smith Rowe. Oh, great, good defending.
Right, let's get Smith Rowe. Let's get Ødegaard off.
Yeah, he's been pretty anonymous.
Smith Rowe is actually driven a bit at the defence, but I will take off Ødegaard as well. Look at that! Look, how is? Oh, I mean, is there really anything in that?
No, he just span around on the floor.
Yeah.
And Mari's up for a BAFTA.
He looks like he's smiling a bit.
Oh,
Roma scored.
Roma scored 2. They're 2-1 up now.
Oh.
7-4 in aggregate.
Only need what, 3 more?
Yeah,
4 more.
Man United did it, didn't they? Like the 80th minute.
There's that. Look at that party, man. Just play that to Tierney. And then there's, Moreno's poor shot, really. Should do a lot better there. Look at Tierney's face. It's just...
Yeah, I think your dad agrees with you, mate. Lacazette and Martinelli.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Martinelli, definitely. But the thing is knowing Arteta is he'd take off Aubameyang for Lacazette.
Oh, we go. Come on, Gabby.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, is he coming on?
Yeah. Who's going to come off, though?
Freshest haircut. He must have had that done this afternoon.
The thing is, though, is who's he going to take off? Because I don't think he'll take off Ødegaard or Smith Rowe. Because
he might swap Aubameyang out, but I think he'll put him on a wing. Put Martinelli on a wing, I reckon.
Who will go in the middle? Saka, maybe.
Yeah,
he played quite well in the middle against. Was it Prague? He played in the middle.
Yeah. Why has that dude got a pair of AirPods in? Or one AirPod in?
What is that for? Why has he got? He's talking to Arteta with an AirPod in. Is he just listening to music?
Half a foot away from him.
What is? Oh, he stood on his ankle there, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, he might have done his ankle in there. That looks like a nasty one. That one, when you just like.
Partey is now
centre back. Yeah, it's Mary's off, isn't he? So Partey's in centre back for now. Good pass from Partey there. Passed it out for a throw in. Honestly, this game has just slowed down, hasn't it, since injuries and the rest just blown.
I was going to ask how you feel about second half, and Lou just yawned, so I think that sort of gives that away.
Who is it?
Literally, if we were in the stadium, they'd hand out pillows on the way in.
Pillows and a blanket.
Literally, isn't it?
That's what this game feels like at the moment. Honestly, have a little sleep. Pepe just trying to chase it down, but we just look second at the moment. You can tell, though, they missed Swayze. Pepe has been the only one that's it.
We're getting a bit of a better shape now, a bit more of a press.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a bit half-hearted, isn't it?
Yeah. I just don't think they believe in the manager anymore. I don't think they're...
I don't even think they believe in themselves either.
Well, I think that's the key thing.
That's typical Arsenal, though.
Yeah.
Right, I've started the yawns now. I'm buggered.
God,
honestly,
we're going to start doing that in a minute.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even blame you if you fall asleep.
We've got to find a way to be more entertaining than anyone watching the game.
Instead of this being a live watch along, it'll be a live sleep along soon.
Yeah.
just watch us shut our eyes for remaining half an hour.
Might wake up and there might be a goal.
He's Bellerin. Oh, what the hell? Boot it out!
It just goes across our 6-yard box. Just nothing in it.
Sounds like it's going well, lads.
Oh, they're going to score in a minute.
Oh, that will be a surprise.
Oh, this is so bad.
Corner ball. We just look so out of it, honestly. And I'm hoping Martinelli coming on might just boost it a bit. He's still not on yet, though, is he? So look at Rob Holding just playing him miles onside.
It's Villarreal looking more likely at the moment. They're pinging it around.
Yeah. Unai Emery's men. If we play like this, if we get through against Manchester United, we'd lose 7-0. Honestly,
we can't even counter-attack this so deep.
Honestly, they're right. Bellerin got the ball and he could have laid it off to someone, but he hoosed it up the pitch. Just be a bit more cool with the ball. It's for both of them as well. And Pepe there just looks like he wanted to get out of that challenge.
I can't believe it's 65 minutes and we're celebrating getting throw-ins in our own third.
Who's come off? Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Okay, so it's got to be Saka in the middle, right? I'm thinking.
Well, I think you might just put Smith Rowe up into the number 10.
What? Just have five.
Just have Rowe there. Saka on one wing, Martinelli up front with Alba.
Is that about me?
Pepe on the left.
Well, we'll find out in a minute how it sets up. I think Saka could, because he played well in that number 10, so he might be there, which I don't mind. So
Gavi's on the left wing now.
Yeah, Saka's number 10, I think. He looks like he's in that middle now. He's probably going to play centre mid now in Arteta.
It's interesting from Josh. If Chelsea win the Champions League and Arsenal win Europa League, West Ham don't get Europe. I think that's about right. But to be honest, I can't really see Arsenal winning this game. So let alone the final. To be honest.
Well, no, it's whoever finishes 7th won't get Europe, I think.
No, but in terms of but don't get Europe.
Yeah,
I think we'd get Europa League. But
if you get 6th, I think you're for 6th really, 5th and 6th, aren't you? At the moment, you'll get Europa League. It's if we win the Europa League, it's whoever finishes in 7th won't get Europa League, which I'm praying is Tottenham.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah, because I think that happened to Wolves last season. They finished 7th, but they did get Europe.
Yeah, because we won the FA Cup.
Yeah, that's right.
So we went straight into the thing, and Tottenham had to play about 30 qualifying games.
Oh yeah, I thought it was about 40. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah,
not far off. Oh, this game has just died. We had a good 10 minutes, and that's it.
Yeah, and we're talking about a meek exit if this carries on. I mean,
Yeah, I think they should just get rid of him straight away after this game.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he needs to go. I mean, don't even let him finish the season. Just put in. I mean, then again, if we don't let him finish, who's going to be our interim manager? Per Mertesacker.
Yeah.
God.
Well, say if Arteta does go at the end of the season, who would you guys want to take over?
I don't even know who's available anymore, Bill. I don't even know.
Honestly, someone that's been available for the last couple of years, he's not got a job, and I don't know why, is Allegri.
Yeah.
Great manager, and he hasn't been in the job for a while, so I wouldn't mind him. But I don't know. Honestly, I mean, it might come to a point where we just have to pay to get someone away from their club, like a Brendan Rodgers or something.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Some Arsenal fans were a bit sceptical of getting Brendan Rodgers before Arteta was.
Look at him.
Look how that's turned out.
Thing is, he did well for Liverpool as well. He didn't do too bad for Liverpool. Obviously, you can't have Steven Gerrard slipping.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Brendan Rodgers. I think he got a ridiculous amount of stick when he for no reason. I mean, that last season in Liverpool, okay, wasn't that great, but you take out Sterling, who was sold, and obviously Suarez, and then you buy the rubbish player like Balotelli and stuff like that.
But that's not Brendan Rodgers' fault, is it?
Exactly. So what do you expect? So, and for them to even get challenged for the league in the 13-14 season with like Skirtle and Sacco as centre backs.
Fucking hell, Leno, you fucking prick.
Oh, what's happened?
Leno nearly fucked it.
Oh, not much has changed there then.
Rob Holding put him under ridiculous pressure with a heavy pass, and then he kicked it and slipped over, and then he went straight back to an attacker.
No,
he just cleared it away.
This is the highlight of the second half, lads, I think.
That was a bit of an argue, right? But the thing is, is we're looking for a goal. Why is Holding playing it backwards? Just turn and go forward.
Yeah. All great teams pass it forward.
Exactly. I mean...
Oh, come on, Alba. Come on, son. Just go for it.
Get out wide to Pepe. He'll run at him.
Oh, he swapped wings for Pepe.
Yeah. And now let's get driving at him. Bellerin on the overlap. Oh, he's gone for a cross. That's poor.
Oh, it's 2-2 in Rome.
Oh, did Man United score?
Yeah, it's Cavani again.
Oh, I didn't see it.
On fire.
He's very good. I like Cavani a lot.
Yeah, he's done better than what... Yeah, it's one of them when he signed. Was he going to be... I'm just seeing that pass back from the holder. God, he fired it at him. Oh, Leno did... Oh, lucky.
Martinelli looked just driving, trying to get a cross in. It's not working at the moment, but Martinelli already just driving at the defence, and that's what we've needed this whole game. Saka, just get a foul. That's a foul. Nice. Okay, this is a good place. Just outside the box on the left-hand side.
Yeah, apart from that opening 10 minutes, mate, it's been
Poor.
Well, I'd say Villarreal have been the better side in the second half.
Yeah, we've got a free kick though, so maybe we can just try and get something out of this. But yeah, no, we've just got to try and hope for something. You know, a little lucky bounce or something. Just that's to be fair. That's semi-finals though. Just you get a slice of luck.
Yeah, no, I think Villarreal been on the Carlos Backer, I think, who's a forward.
Yeah, they have. Good. I mean, I don't want to say anything and talk it in, but you know, he hasn't played too many games for them this season. He's obviously you can't get in front of Gerard Moreno, can you?
No, but no, he's still he hasn't been as prolific as he previously was, but he still knows where the goal is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, still a proven goal scorer. So Smith and Saka over a free kick here. Let's hopefully get a good cross in Saka. That's not a bad cross. Hold in over the bar. First set piece where we've actually won the header and it's just over.
Yeah, this is the first time that Arsenal have been in Villarreal's third for about 10 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, it's just been awful. I mean, and it's been bringing on Martinelli. He's driving. He's winning the fouls. He's winning the free kicks. So, look at Arteta there. He thinks that's in. What an idiot. It's nowhere near Mikel, lad. You might need some glasses. Might show you how poor this team is. Now, Alcacer's going off the backer, which is kind of surprising. Alcacer's a top striker, but not done much today. So.
Laka.
Is that Laka? Oh, yeah. Laka's coming out.
The bloke's got the clipboard.
That's
well plus well.
That's what I was about to say about Cavani. Before he signed, was he going to be Ibrahimovic or was he going to be Falcao? It turns out he's been Ibrahimovic. Knows of the impact he's had.
Well, I mean, he's a proven goal scorer. I think it's a stat saying since like 2013, he's the third top goal scorer behind Messi and Ronaldo. You know, he knows how to score goals. He's a great striker. I think he's brilliant. And he was linked with Arsenal a few years ago. I'd have loved him. Come on, Gabby, drive at the defence.
Kieran's
just stood still.
Him.
That's nice. He's whipped in. No, straight to Partey.
Thomas. Oh, mate.
Corner ball, though?
Take a chance and go for it.
That's the first decent strike Thomas Partey's done for it in an Arsenal shirt, isn't it? All of his shooting's been awful. He's actually, I think, it was going on target for the block. Saka with the delivery. We won a header on the last set piece we had. Let's hope we can do something on this one.
Yeah, Holding. That was actually a decent chance for Holding. I think he was unmarked.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he should at least, hit the target, but...
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, Saka. Usually good at these types of corners. Decent delivery, no.
Well, good touch from Smith Rowe. Take it down.
Pepe, get the cross back in. Just whip it back in. That's the one. Hold in. Oh. Keeper flopped at that a bit, didn't he?
Oh, I thought I was in.
I think your 0-0 might be on the cards.
Oh, he just didn't get early.
I went with 1-1, I think.
No, Lewis said
yeah.
he can see this game being 0-0.
What a challenge that was.
Pablo Mari, best quality. We're looking a bit more something at it now. Get Lacquer on and let's just go for it.
Gabby. Go on, son. Just skin him.
Get past him. That's it.
Oh, penalty! Penalty! Penalty!
Come on!
Has it been given?
He's dived. He's gone for a dive. No. He's booked him for diving, I think.
Oh!
He's given a foul the other way.
What? I sat on the remote as it went.
I can't wait to watch this.
I don't think it's.
He kicked the shit out of his leg.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul. He won the ball as well. It is. Yeah. You shouted penalty, so I thought he changed his mind.
As he went down, I sat on the remote and I was sure it was a penalty. That one. I was like,
I saw.
You don't hear that on Sky, do you? Cutting edge reporting.
Mate, I'm the new team.
That's the most excitement we've had in this game, though.
It's been a penalty at Fratton Park.
Oh, mate, Partey's just on fire.
He's looking at a foul. It's actually be a yellow card. Aubameyang's in a bit. No, he's offside. No, he's on. Oh, you should have been playing him through there.
Yeah, Pepe's been too lax.
Problem is that pass from Smith Rowe wasn't the best to him. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I've just seen Partey go down, and even from the first when it was live.
See, I didn't think it was, but Lewis a bit in front of me, so I was like, "Oh, is it actually a penalty?"
Yeah, no, he got the ball, whoever it was.
Yeah, it was a really good challenge, actually.
It was a number 30.
Oh, Pepe, come on, that's nice. Backheel it to him. That's nice.
Come on.
Yeah, Pino, the substitute. Great challenge.
Oh, come on, we need to get this goal now. Come on.
Oh.
I'll tell you something, I didn't expect 75 minutes then not to be a goal, because both teams' defences are poor. I was expecting.
I'm shocked it's 0-0, but I think
they're
both attackers. But I think both attack forces haven't been firing, have they?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Lacazette's been warming up for 10 minutes. It's just not gone out yet. Oh, yeah, Martinelli. Oh, it's corner, though? No, it's corner.
Yeah, it's corner.
Come on. Yeah. We're starting to attack a lot more with 15 to go.
They're going to bring about off, I reckon.
No, surely.
I wouldn't surprise me, but I can't. No, you've just got to go for it, really. I'd say more like could be a Smith Rowe and put about Lacquer in behind him. So Saka's going to whip it in. It's a dreadful delivery. That is. Martinelli is poor.
He's going to sub Martinelli for Lacazette.
Imagine that. That wouldn't surprise me if it was. There's your 5 minutes, Gabby. Is he not? Is he just not? Is he bringing him on or?
I swear it's Willian's coming on. Are you serious?
Mate, Willian's a brilliant player.
Best player ever, mate.
To be fair, Willian for the last couple games has actually started to drive at defenders, but he's not. He shouldn't be playing in this. He should just be a bench warmer in this. Why is Lacquer? Yeah, it must be for someone waiting for someone else to shoot.
He's going to take Pepe off probably,
or Saka. I mean, Saka's not done.
Saka off.
I don't even know anymore. The manager's lost the plot. I mean, he genuinely... Willian must have Mikel Arteta's nudes. Honestly. I'm sorry, but there's no other way he can play. He must be like, Mikel, if you don't put me on... Oh my God, what happened there? Mikel, if you don't put me on, I'm spreading these on the internet. That's a good throw from Leno. That's better. Let's go. Look at Bellerin. Drive.
I think Pepe's on.
Pepe's played a great ball, though. Bellerin whipping a peach.
Oh!
That's actually not a bad cross.
Oh!
Why is it the post?
The line build, post inside of the post and out.
Whoa. Who was it?
For Aubameyang's quality, that should be a goal. Bellerin whipped in a great ball, and Aubameyang he logs it onto the post. He should score there. Aubameyang should be putting that one away.
Come in.
That's a big chance. That's it. That was the goal. That's the goal. Oh my God!
That was the big chance.
The keeper's beat.
That could have easily hit the goal.
Flipping goal line or does it go off on his watch?
It'll go off on his watch.
Yeah, they're no straight away. Yeah.
Oh, they brought Aubameyang off.
I mean, he's missed a big chance.
He's coming off?
Yeah, Lacazette's coming on.
For Aubameyang.
Who's come on for Willian?
That's a big call by Arteta to take your captain off.
What's Willian though? Who's come on? Okay, I can understand that. That means Saka will probably go on the left then. Yeah, there he is, popping up at left back, Saka. Oh,
and then you've got Saka giving away free kicks at the corner flag.
The sad thing is that's not even a foul. Like, he's literally just dived in front of him there.
But that's the standard of refereeing. They're like, oh look,
Yeah.
how is that a free kick?
It's not a foul. It's not. It's just not. And the lino should be seeing that. He should be seeing that he's dived right in front of him, but they're just useless. There's Aubameyang.
I've just seen the Aubameyang header. Yeah, gets up well. Yeah,
he should be scoring.
Comes off the goalie as well. Hits the post and the goalkeeper. So lucky actually.
You can see that Villarreal are defending. Look, they've got a set piece and there's 2 players in the box pretty much. They don't put many up forward.
Emery's getting that bus out and he's parking it.
There is literally... I mean, watch them get the header off somehow here, though.
No,
they did as well.
Fucking go.
Come on now, Leno. Big kick, big throw. Do something. I mean, yeah, you just want to... Look, they're all just jogging. That's a nice turn from Partey, though. Pepe, come on, let's drive now.
That's much better.
Come on, Emil.
Right, come on, Hector.
That's lovely. Penalty? Foul? What happened there?
Right.
I don't even know. I thought Lacazette... Oh, no, he's giving a foul to Villarreal. It just doesn't look like it's going in. I think that Aubameyang chance was the big chance.
I think Lacazette should just do the old-fashioned scream like he did, you know?
Yeah.
What, against Burnley?
Yeah, I wanted to scream harder than that.
Well, I think that'd be the most exciting thing in this game. I mean,
but knowing the referee get conned by it and give a penalty or something.
I have to say this would be a ridiculous exit from this semi-final. No real chances, and just that'd be
So Willian is now a left wing back. That might be a better position for him because at least he can run. And that's about it. That's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a very poor semi-final. Like,
yeah, it has.
It's not been what you expect.
Look.
You know, you look at the Chelsea and Man City. That was, you know, exciting. This has just been a sleep along, like you said before. That's it's just Pepe again. Just needs to pass that. Rob Holding's been absolutely spun there.
No, they're running all the way to. He's going to go to the corner flag and just hope for the best.
I'm talking about an underwhelming exit, eh? If this does stay the same.
How humiliating that you'll get knocked out by the bloke you sacked. Like,
yeah,
that's yeah.
I think you've got. That's it. He's done after that. If that is the case, it's just beyond.
And the sad thing is people say that Mikel Arteta's better tactically than.
No, clearly not.
Unai Emery, clearly not. Yeah, people. That's what Arsenal fans have said so much.
Okay.
You can actually see a plan. It's like, no, we're just crap.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so because Emery's won this competition 3 times with Sevilla, and he won them 3 times in a row. So
we capitulated in the final, but he got us to a final.
Yeah, that was our weak-minded though. He can't play. He's not on the pitch.
Yeah, that's not Emery's fault. We played the right team. It's just poor from us. I mean, look at that from Mari. It's just. Lovely ball if Bellingham can keep it, but he just falls over.
I'll tell you what, this carries on. Villarreal they're gonna nick
Smith Rose is just going for it. What a lad!
Smith Rowe, man, he'll give 100%. You know, look at him tracking back, but then look, he stops. You need to get back into the attack now.
Look! See, we're just going out wide again. Look, just hoof it in the box.
Willian just doesn't look like he wants to cross the ball.
Desperate, isn't it?
That's a great cross. Hey up, corner ball. The funny thing is it's getting to that point now where if we score, they ain't got long to get a goal. It's getting to that point now where we just got to put everyone forward, and if they get an away goal, at least you go down trying.
Yeah, that's the thing. Arsenal are going down. Well, they're not going down fighting; they're going down meekly.
Yeah, they're going down just shocking. Penalty?
No,
that's on the floor.
Lacazzette's going to go down at every opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to try. You know, he's one of them players, isn't he?
Has he done his screen? Has he done his screen again?
I hope he does.
No, if he did that screen, the ref would have given a pen. The ref would have given a pen if he does that screen. You've got every time you hear that Lacazette scream, you know, you've got to give a pen just for the commitment of him not losing his voice.
Yeah. You see there again. Look, we're playing in a V shape. Like when we get to our defensive mid, we play out like that. We don't ever go through the middle or build. We go in like a V. We go either wing, and there's nothing in the middle. Look, that's why it's not hard for teams to press you out.
And now look, Saka trying to drop. I mean, Saka dropping back to get the ball.
They've got the ball. There's 2 players taken out of the game and an entire flank exposed. Gabby Martinelli is just. How is that a free kick?
Because they just hold their face and it's a foul.
Oh, Villarreal are going to try and shit house their way to a 0-0 now.
Yeah.
Mate, Emery
can't blame him, really.
around the Emirates.
He's going to do what?
Emery's literally going to get his knob out and run around the Emirates.
You just know, because Unai Emery is that type of person, you just know he'll get interview and he'll look into the camera and he'll go, "Good evening."
Yeah.
You will. You just know he will. You just know he will. If he goes, he'll just be like, they won't even say good evening. He'll just go, "Good evening."
and he'll walk up to the camera Neil Warnock style.
Oh yeah.
Just stare the camera down.
Do you know what I'd love though? If he obviously goes through Unai Emery, he goes to the interview, they ask him a question, obviously he goes, "Good evening," and it just walks off. Just that's it. Good evening.
Mic drop.
Yeah, just a drop. That's a foul, yeah. Yeah, we're just not. That's it now. I think our heads are gone.
Pepe, your dad agrees. Yeah, out me thinks. Yeah. I'm tired of being an Arsenal fan. Yeah, I think we've got two here who are retired. We've got 2 fans here who are retired as well.
So
that's just from this game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's been a snore fest, I tell you. But the onus is on Arsenal to obviously create chances, and it's hardly been any sustained pressure, lads, apart from that first 10 minutes of the second half.
It's been a woeful performance, same as the first leg. It's been just useless. And the sad thing is there's 5 to go, and Leno should catch that. There's 5 to go, and there'll probably be 5 minutes added on, and we still will just defend. And not
what
look
Partey, you melt!
It's just...
What's his face?
They've been awful
out, and then Partey just buggered it after a stupid ball from Pepe.
Villarreal's final third is awful. Honestly, they could have finished this. Willian, that's it. Drive.
Oh, it's just a disaster of a game.
Oh, it's not falling for us as well.
Oh dear, this ain't going well.
Smith Rowe's been our best player this game. I'll tell you that now.
Emil. Mate, go on, son. Willian, just get it in. Attack it with some pace.
He just doesn't look like... He wants to get it on his right, doesn't he?
Oh. Hector. Fuck, go on, Hector.
Oh! Just Bellerin, final pass there. Just poor. And again, man, that could have been a goal.
Not for the first time.
Hector's hairstyle. He's got a half mullet, half 90s boy band.
Is he gone for the Jerry Francis? 3 haircuts in one. 3 hairstyles in one.
It literally is.
I mean, do you see what the guy wears? I mean, he's a legend. He should be a fashion. He should be a fashion person. That's a corner as well, and I think they gave a goal kick. That's a corner because he headed it as well. Just not. Oh, Roma scored again. It's 8-5. That's what we needed. No, a nice little.
I think we've done the wrong watch.
Yeah, should we just change it over now? Should we just change it over and just watch the other one?
Yeah, I'll just change all the graphics and stuff to Roma.
Don't even need to change the graphics. Just put Manchester United game, Arsenal game was shit. That's it. Just be like, we decided we were going to fall asleep, so we needed something.
Come on, Hector. Go on, Hector.
Come on, let's drive now. Find Pepe. It's a chance now. Pepe, give it to Pepe. That's the ball. Go on, Pepe.
What's he doing?
Oh, Hector again. Why does it keep falling to the stick? I meant to say, do you know what's funny? I meant to say Spanish dick, so I just said stick. I don't know why.
I was going to say what were you actually trying to say there?
I was trying to say the Spanish dick. I mean, it just keeps falling to him. It just falls to like lacquer or something. Yeah, no, I don't even know what spick is.
That was an awful corner. Thanks, Willian. That's really what you want 89 minutes, bro.
I mean, we've got a throw. Someone's on the floor. We've got a VAR. Come on, VAR, give us something. We've got a potential penalty check. Oh, that didn't last very long.
Oh, he's hugging him, though.
Yeah, I mean, they don't give them, but they are penalties. Like, the World Cup, they gave them, but they don't give them, so just continue with the game.
Oh, for God's sake.
There comes like another 30 seconds wasted because they're making subs.
Embarrassing.
How long's left? 5? It's got to be 5.
Like, this literally could not be any worse of a season now.
No. Oh my God. I've just seen Alberto Moreno's coming on.
Oh mate, that's peak.
Hall of shame. Hall of shame. Hall of shame.
Oh dear.
What a clueless player he was, mate.
They better play a load of stoppage time.
There's got to be at least 5. At least 5. Like there was,
so.
there's been subs.
Yeah.
There's been a head injury.
Injuries.
But why are you passing it back, Mari? Look, you've put Rob Holding under loads of pressure.
But look where Smith Rowe is, though. Why is Smith Rowe playing right back? I don't understand this. He's not been. He must have been told by Arteta, like, lad, play right back. Well, why is he playing right back?
Well, Martinelli did really well there. 5 minutes.
Who would you guys prefer, Arteta in charge or Mike Bassett?
Mike Bassett.
Might have to be fair.
Oh, Murray.
Oh, that's quality.
Oh, they're through, mate. Oh, there's Leno. Sweeper keeper.
That's what you call a sweep. Mate, you don't see Emi Martinez doing that. What's he giving? What's he doing, the ref? He's giving a yellow to someone. This has been the first yellow, isn't it? It's been quite a clean game.
Who's he
I think there was a couple in the first.
I don't know. The ref looks a bit clueless.
Where did Nketiah come from?
Wait. Where did Nketiah come on?
Come on. Where did Nketiah come from? Who's gone off?
Oh, I've just seen it come on. Yeah, I don't know
Who?
Who did he replace?
I don't know. They didn't pan to the touchline.
It was that discreet. We've got 12 men on the park. Wow. It's it's Eddie and Nketiah, so it's still 11.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well played, Jack. Well played.
Who actually has come off? I need to see this. It's got to be like, it might have been Bellerin. That's why Willian's playing right back.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, it's Bellerin.
Come on,
this is it though. We've not. That's it. It's game over now anyway. Wow, they've taken off Pino. He came on in the first half. They've taken off a sub.
Oh, you're just sitting there rush goalie by
by
Leno. Who's that? It's like you at school, Lou. That was rush goalie.
Oh yeah.
Great game, rush goalie. Okay, it's just the things just come on. I think that's it though. I can't see us even getting another chance here.
Oh, it's all about like surrendering yourself to a ball draw. I mean,
he's got. I mean, I agree. He's got to go.
Is getting sent off.
Has he been sent off?
We're gonna be.
Tell you what, AFTV will be a fun watch tonight.
That's the only thing. Arsenal losses get a bit of joy as I get to watch Ty still try and say the club's good. try and
worm his way.
Yeah.
No,
I thought he played really well.
I bet he says at least we kept a clean sheet tonight.
Yeah.
you know it, didn't you?
Yeah, honestly.
Obviously, he blamed on the defeat a few years ago. Was it because it was raining or something? Yeah.
Yeah, he said you've got to remember it's been raining, and it's just like it's been raining for both teams, you idiot.
Yeah, Robbie said that, didn't he? It's for both teams.
I mean, he's quality. I love. There's so many good, funny jokes about him. My favourite one is.
Get up there, go on, Burn. Fucking hoof it, son.
He was doing a stream and someone said, Ty, I like your headphones. Where'd you get them from? And he was talking about his headphones, and then it come up after saying, jokes, I hate them. And he just got so angry. That's it, though. I mean, there's a minute left, and it looks like Willian's going to give this away, or we might get a foul. But
come on.
It's been a woeful display. I mean, this has to, these two legs have to show Arteta needs to go. Like, it's just been poor. I even think the subs have been wrong.
Oh, that's an obstruction.
And as we've said...
He's literally got pushed in the face and the ref's done nothing.
And as we've said a number of times, lads, over tonight and even the first leg, this Villarreal side, they're not the greatest. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what's funny is this is probably, not even kidding here, this is probably our easiest two games because... Slavia Prague actually gave us a fight. So did Benfica. Maybe Olympiacos was crap, but these have really not done much. They could have had a couple goals though. Pepe with a cross.
Yeah, and having that, the Villarreal have not exactly played out their skins either to win on the first leg.
Yeah, that's it.
To win the tie overall.
The ref's going to blow now. Yeah, that's game.
Is it all over?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we are then. So,
well, I think that's it now for Arteta's job. It has to be. Look at Unai. He's trying to hide his excitement.
He's grinning like a Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Arsenal 0, Villarreal 0. Well, I thought it'd be a draw, but I thought we'd see at least.
I thought there'd be a couple goals. Yeah.
But no, what a poor game
for
a semi-final second leg. That was very poor. But
well, that has to be that. Honestly, it has to be Arteta's job there. That's done. You know, he's you can't finish 9th in the league and be poor.
Yeah, rubbish. Russ Arteta has to go.
There you go. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Dreadful performance. Just again, we set up in the first half to defend. It looked like we didn't attack, and that's Arteta's fault. So
yeah, to me, lads, it looks like Arsenal the attacking players are confused about what to do.
It gives them too many tactics, I think.
I hope Man United beat them at 35-0 now. I really do.
I'd be shocked if United.
Yeah. United could easily, if they could beat Roma by 7 goals, they'll beat these by 9.
He's done well with Emirates to get this side to the final because
they're not good. They're not that good.
They're not that good. They're not as good as when Sevilla won the Europa League 3 years in a row.
But he's a king of the Europa League. You never know; he could turn United over. No one expected Sevilla to do it last season, did they? So.
Yeah, exactly. But just on Lou on this game, mate. Would you say that's one of Arsenal's worst performances of the season?
Yeah, terrible. Absolutely. I mean, like they say, I know we sort of make a joke of it, and we've been complaining through this whole game, but there's not enough adjectives to describe how poor we've been. It's just
I agree.
You know when you stop at the end of a game and you're just literally speechless. You're like, what do you say? What do you say to that? What?
Yeah, it was beyond poor, very poor.
The only thing you will say is people, backing up. There are still some Artetas in, and they were saying we still got the Europa League. He literally has nothing now, and if we're a decent club, we have to look for someone else now. We can't stay. You can't finish 9th, 10th in the Premier League and still not. It's poor. It was a dreadful performance, and I can't see anything else now than
it was always going to happen, wasn't it? It was always going to happen that the bloke we sacked for not getting where we wanted was going to knock us out with a team that shouldn't be. And again, no disrespect to Villarreal, but obviously shouldn't be much of a contest. And hats off to them. They wanted it more. They deserved it.
They won it in the first leg,
and they played better as well.
Yeah,
they played better than Arsenal. I mean, I agreed with. I'm sure you lads would agree as well as Arsenal fans, where after the first leg, look, if we play well against Villarreal in the second leg, we'll beat them, and that is true. But how many times this season have Arsenal played well in a match?
Very rare.
A handful. The Chelsea home game, and there's not much apart from that from what I've seen on the TV.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what Arteta has to say because the team was. The team was right, but the players, like Lewis said in the first half, they don't look like they're playing for him anymore.
Yeah, I think they're confused about what to do on the ball and stuff.
Yeah, they just don't know what to do. Yeah, I agree. They don't know whether to actually attack or defend or whatever. It's just not good enough.
I do think we have to sort of learn more as fans as well. Like when obviously these people are experienced professionals, but when from an outside perspective, when you're originally watching, like from the Wenger days, he's a lot more stoic, he's a lot more silent on the touchline, and I was always a lot more. Well, I want someone a lot more aggressive, a lot more out there, a lot more, giving the players instructions. But then obviously, clearly, there's a limit where it's too much because you never see him sat down, and he's always gesticulating everything. And maybe that just stifles the players' freedom, their ability to do their thing. If they're just kind of always, I can't be here, I should be there. There must. I guess there is a balance to be had somewhere.
He's not finding it. Here we go, Russ. Say what you mean next time. All objectives have been failed.
Exactly, they literally have. And they haven't been failed. They've been massively failed. They've been nowhere near where we should be, and like we've said before, we've got the team to be. We had the team to win tonight, but we didn't. And that's got to be the manager's fault as well.
And I know you were mentioning like Allegri and stuff, Jack. As other great managers, but I mean, let's be real. Like
they don't want to join. They won't want to join.
What can you entice him with? There's no money, no European prospects. Do you know what I mean? Like literally, there's nothing but a domestic league, and
bad players in the squad.
Yeah, terrible. Everyone's useless. And the thing is, there's rumours of him getting the Juventus job back as well. Good. So
anyway. The only thing we can offer is a manager who like a Brendan Rodgers. We can offer more money than what he's on at Leicester. It's just whether or not he'll go. That's the thing, and I can't see why he would. He's going to have Champions League football next season.
He wouldn't take the Tottenham job, and so why would he take the Arsenal job?
Exactly. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the problem is what are we going to be if we sack Arteta? Are we just going to be stuck with no manager? Do you know what I mean? Like,
bring back Wenger.
He'd do a job still, though.
Oh yeah.
But no, I don't know where we go from here.
I'm speechless, to be honest with you, lads. I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways of going out in a cup semi-final one now. Yeah. That is not one of them.
If we put up a top performance and we just couldn't score, then you sit there and go, look, it just wasn't our day, but it was just a woeful performance.
Ross scored a player who should be 9th, 10th in the league, and
the
talent's out there, but the manager getting the best out of him? You have to argue no.
That's because the owners have bled us dry for decades, and when we've always overachieved, and then all of a sudden, when the other teams have been able to invest money, we've stayed stagnant, and it's just showing up so bad. How far, I mean, I don't think anyone could disagree that we are where we should be. To be honest with you, in terms of performances and stuff. I mean, every team you look at above us has performed better than us this season. But it's about right.
I mean, the only thing we can hope for now is obviously we've got the Premier League's done anyway. We can't do anything. We've got a few months now until the new season. Let's hope we can get this, this Eck in, get Kroenke out. Hopefully get a decent manager and just start again. That's the only thing we can hope for. But at the moment, you just don't know where we're going anymore. We just don't look like we're moving forward at all.
It's everything about the club, isn't it? It's everything about it. It's the management, it's the investment, it's the structure. Just everything about the club is just all over the show.
Yep, I agree.
I mean, Bill, what from an outsider's perspective, because I know obviously Jack and I are slightly biased, and obviously it's hard not to be annoyed after that.
Yeah.
But as a neutral watching that, to see a club obviously with a history like Arsenal's perform like that, to be where they are, I mean, how do you sum up where they are? And
if we're comparing it to the games last night, I know it's a different competition, but Arsenal are light years away from the likes of Chelsea, Man City. Do you know what I mean? Eventually, even Man United. Obviously, we're through to the final there.
One thing as well, though, is Chelsea. This is why I genuinely think it can be also the manager. Chelsea were literally the same as us 3-4 months ago, and they sacked, a legend manager like Arteta, brought in a manager proven. He's got to a Champions League final. He's won things, and look where they are now. With the exact same team that Lampard had, they're in a Champions League final and fighting for top 4.
Yeah, but what I'd say is that is Chelsea have got a much better squad than what Arsenal.
Oh, they do. Yeah, I mean they do, but at the same time, we could have definitely done something different if we got a better manager in. We could have been in a Europa League final, but we stuck with Arteta, and he's not proven the job. So
I would love to go with that argument, Jack. I think the thing that would go against that is Emery, 3-time Europa League winner, multiple winner in PSG. Your last job being one of the best projects in the world, in world football, and it didn't work out. The thing is, the common thread at the end of the day is these players have played under Wenger, Emery, and Arteta,
and they've not been good enough.
And so it's 3 managers. It doesn't matter how good the manager is. I don't think it's. That's why I think that. To be honest with you, I actually do think they'll stick with Arteta, and I think they'll just keep going for the clear out and just keep going until it's going to take 3 or 4 years. That's
you look at Man United. They obviously legendary manager Alex Ferguson, and that David Moyes. Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, now Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and it's they've only just started to properly recover in the last
and everyone
year or so, and that was like 7 years, 8 years now. Well, it's 8 years now since Fergie retired. So, do you know what I mean? It's only been 3 years since Wenger obviously left, and it feels like 30 years.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah. And Man United wanted Solskjaer out like a year ago, and he's and they stuck with him. They gave him the money that he needed to get the likes of Bruno Fernandes in, and and he's proven them right. So you never know. 2 years' time, we could be looking at this and thinking Arteta's brilliant. You never know. But the one thing we do need is good investments, and
they're not going to do it.
No, and I can't see our owners giving us 200 million to spend on a defence like Manchester United had, or 70 million to spend, on a midfielder like Bruno Fernandes, And
the thing is, with the pandemic and all the rest of it, and no revenues and stuff in the same way. So even if we had been doing well, there's still not as much money. And now with the loss of these TV rights and all that for these games and stuff, that's going to be another, tens of billions gone. We are realistically, we are a bottom half of the table team
at the moment.
You were for the first half of the season.
Yeah, but that's about where we are. I don't see, like you said, Bill, any other team or game that I've watched. Like watching Man City the other night was just unbelievable. I was texting Bill and I was just like, literally, there's players here willing to die on outside on that pitch tonight.
Yeah, look at
throwing his face in front of full pelt shot. I mean, that's they're willing to die out there to get City to it. Then that's we're not even in the same stratosphere as any.
Our players don't have the right mentality. Yeah, no.
Yeah, and it comes to quality as well. You can obviously talk about mentality and managing shape and stuff. Sometimes players aren't good enough for the top level, and Arsenal got a few of those. So it's going to be a lot of pain for Arsenal.
Yeah, we have a few. That's generous.
Yeah.
The thing is what we don't have as well is what's kind of sad is you've got the likes of Aubameyang, but the problem with him is you need to create him a chance. And Odegaard's been good, don't get me wrong, but we don't have that De Bruyne, that Bruno Fernandes, that player to be able to create 4 or 5 chances for Aubameyang, and then obviously he'll tuck 1 or 2 of them away. We can only create 1 chance for him. I mean, he got 1 chance, 2 chances today, and he hit the post. But if we had a top player in there, he'd be having 4, 5, 6 chances. But that's what we're missing as well. I mean, we're missing loads of players, but we've missed.
How long you got?
Yeah. I could name about 50 positions we need, and there's only 11 on the pitch. Honestly, it's...
Oh, dear. Let's see what Ross says. Arteta's only there because there's no fans.
That's what I was saying. I think the fans could have easily forced him out because they forced Emery out. They could have forced Arteta out, but there's no fans, and he's still a good job.
They did try, but then the came out, didn't they, straight away and went, look, we're backing him all the way. It's a project. So... In some ways, I was quite pleased that the club did that because at least they had some bottle to clarify what they were thinking. Do you know what I mean? Like at least there was some bit of transparency.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is where do you go now? Do you bring in another manager who's pretty much set up to fail because the team's not good enough, or do you leave it with Arteta and just hope he can get the deadwood out and turn it around? That's the only problem we have at the moment, and we're losing both ways, really.
The thing is, if we've started trying to build a project with Arteta, so we've started investing the money in the type of players that they want for a certain way of playing and stuff, and then obviously we've had 2 seasons under him, and so like the thing is, if you get rid of him, you're back to scratch all over again. He's going to have another manager with another philosophy. He's going to have the same players. He's going to have to try and get rid of all the ones that he doesn't want and bring in more. You're just going to go around in circles. You're never going to. Do you know what I mean? In some ways. Yeah. There's an argument to be had, I think, to as shit as everything is, you might as well bloody keep him and just suffer for another year or something and just hope.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is as well, I mean, maybe it's worth, obviously, having 1 more year. And if he actually gets the players he wants and he has another woeful season, then maybe that's when you got to call it. But the thing is I think the one thing that is keeping him at the moment is he did show that he can win the FA Cup. You know, he beat 2 big teams to win it. You know, he beat Chelsea, beat Man City. So he shows he can, you know, win those games with the team he's got. But it's just the league as well. It's just poor. It's not good enough.
Yeah, definitely. So
we're just stuck.
I can see the disappointment on your faces, lads. Anything else you want to touch on the game tonight? I'm sure you don't, because it was a bore fest. But before we finish up,
I mean, no, not really. It's just
don't blame
dreadful. Honestly, I don't really know. I've said everything I'm thinking. Just poor performance, and you know, who do you blame?
Yeah. Anything to add, Lou?
I've got nothing.
just
a big fat no from me.
Yeah, we got someone that might add something.
Mind your language.
Mind your language. What?
Here we go. Thoughts, Terry, on that?
It was rubbish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was poor.
What did you think to it?
Yeah, well, I was saying to the others that, you know, there's a way of going out in a semi-final, and that, even as a non-Arsenal fan, I was disappointed by what I saw from a team that was meant to be, obviously, they score 1 goal and they go through, and they didn't look like they were going to score.
No.
If there was another 90 minutes played.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't have done. Absolute dire. Unbelievable. I know Aubameyang hit the post twice, but you just can't keep relying on him all the time, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't the wave after wave of chances either. If Arsenal threw everything, blood, sweat, and tears, and they just valiantly fell short, and the goalkeeper had a worldy performance as man of the match, you'd say, well, okay, we could swallow that, but it was so meek.
They had 8 attempts to outwin in the second half.
Yeah, I was going to say, Villarreal, they looked more likely.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. Do you know, we won't beat West Brom Sunday. Got no open house chance. We had one at the Emirates for 6 games. Absolute rubbish.
Yeah. What do you reckon on? What do you reckon? I mean, I think Lou and Jack are pretty certain on Arteta's got to go. You do share those sentiments?
I think, yeah.
I mean, you've been in really for a long time, haven't you? So
I can remember watching him when he was, you know, for Everton, Arsenal, but it's poor. I don't know what to say. I ain't gonna swear.
You can if you want, mate. But
no, it's just poor. Absolute ridiculous. Yeah. Now he's got to go.
Void of ideas, don't we? We just seem like there's no ideas on what to do.
Yeah. We've said it a number of times, and I'll repeat it again. Villarreal are not a special side at all.
No, they're not. Nowhere near. They actually said that in the commentary. I mean, last week. Look at last week's game. I mean, dear laughing stocks and just put his about right.
Oh gosh!
I mean,
we truly are Banner FC now, aren't we?
Well, I thought he had that crown anyway, but you definitely do after that performance.
That Goldbridge of Man United to be pissing himself laughing tonight.
Although
they lost. They weren't very good by all accounts.
No, but they
should be beaten. They'll beat.
We were saying earlier that I'd be shocked if Man United don't beat Villarreal.
Yeah, they'll beat them. They
should do with the firepower. And
who do you follow?
West Ham.
I'm West Ham. I'm West Ham. So I'm scouting on Villarreal in case we played them next season.
You will do.
You'll probably win, Bill.
I like to think Antonio and Lingard will create more than what Arsenal did tonight.
Yeah, probably.
We watch that week in, week out. Jack, for the last. I mean, we've been to some poor games at the Emirates. Absolute night games. This Europa thing, absolutely dreadful. And that's what it's been like for the last
3 years.
Yeah, gotta be. But we keep going. Still, one good. I'll leave you on one good note. Cheltenham Town went up.
That's silver lining. Cheers, Tel.
Oh, come on! I'll definitely come on when you do another one.
Good stuff.
Do a West Ham one or something. Yeah, I'll come on definitely.
Nice one. Take care, mate. We'll speak to you soon.
And you, mate. Whatever your name is,
Lewis.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, nice to meet you, Tel.
And you, mate. Ta-ra, mate. Cheers.
Take care, man. Cheers.
little cameo.
That's the best part of this whole night.
A bit of ray of sunshine to finish off this watch along. All right, well, well, big thanks, lads. I mean, that was a pretty rubbish game for a watch along, but we got a few subs out of it. So thanks for everyone for watching. That's a bonus. So yeah, Jack, Lou, thanks for joining us, lads.
That's all right. Thank you for having me.
Thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe to Catch Football if you're new, like this video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.